here yet? Oh, we getting. Oh, I forgot my earrings, y'all. Hold on. I can't be on here looking like a potato. Wait, I gotta put on earrings. Sorry, hold on. Tap it up, y'all. Y'all know how it is when you get in the car and you get ready to go to work and you realize you ain't got no earrings and you be talking about, wait, I look like a potato. Wait a minute. Oh, y'all know how it is. Hey, y'all, Grand Rising. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. I'm doing good. I just had to go put my earrings on. That's all, y'all. That's it. I'm doing good today. I hope you guys are doing good as well. That's a running joke that we have in my house. My daughters always say that because I have my oldest daughter. She always wears like big earrings. And if she don't put on her earrings, she be like, I look like a potato. I gotta go put on my earrings. Yes, that right there, Chastity. Yep, especially when you got low haircuts, and that's how she would wear her hair. So she'd be like, "No, Ma, I gotta put on my earrings. I look like a potato." All right, so no, we cannot be looking like a potato, ladies. So if you forgot your earrings this morning, go and put them on, child. Go and put them on. How y'all doing, y'all? I hope y'all are having an amazing day, y'all. How we feeling in one word, y'all? Give me one word. All right. How are we feeling today in one word, y'all? I don't know. Somebody might be having some green eyes. Somebody, you got green eyes? You gotta get some happiness from somewhere, Jafari. Yes. Now you know we gonna give you some laughs, right? We gonna get your energy going today, y'all, because y'all know we got Valentine's coming up, and it's not necessarily about Valentine's, but it is the energy, right, of union, of love. All of that is in the air, y'all. So we gonna do all love. We finna make you laugh, y'all. We gonna talk about real relationships. We gonna talk about karmic relationships. We gonna talk about whatever the hell comes out, y'all. I love it, Kyra. You feel changed. All right, I'm loving it. All right, so Jafari, whatever you got going on this morning, sir, you're gonna be laughing in a minute, child. We're gonna laugh it on up in these here parts. All right, y'all, I hope y'all are having an amazing week so far. We halfway there, y'all. All right, we still on the elevator, y'all. The door is closed at this point, though, right? So on your elevator, it's just you and God, and y'all are ascending. Now, what's standing on the other side of the door, y'all? When the elevator door opens, which will be around the 17th, all right, we're going to see what's standing on the other side of the door, y'all, all right? I love it. Thank you, love. Thank you. All right, so that's what we doing, y'all. So all you knowing right now is that you're on the elevator. We rising, right? We rising. And as we approach, y'all, this new year, which is the year of the horse, right? All you doing right now is allowing yourself to ascend to where it is that God desires for you to be. And during this ascension, right, all you're doing is analyzing, right? A lot of you guys may have like, certain situations in your past that are coming back up this week, y'all. And whether those are people or situations, right, that you've overcome, but now you find yourself like thrown back in it. This is the testing week, y'all. See, this week is about recalibration, right? It's like when you have work done on your car. Somebody, you could be a mechanic, or your person or your father, somebody's a mechanic, right? And it's like when you got to recalibrate something, when things are new, right? Let's say you got all 4 of your tires replaced, child. Well, guess what? You got to get an alignment with these tires, right? Let's say you got an engine or a transmission replaced in your car. The car itself still has to be recalibrated, right? The year, y'all, of the fire horse, y'all, the 17th, right? This is the day, y'all, where you wake up, and wherever your life is at that point, God say, take it and run with it, child. Run with it, right? So wherever you find yourself at on February the 17th, y'all, take that and run with it, because God says now you can go forward, whatever that is, right? So whether that's a job, whether that's your family relationship, whether that's a love relationship, where you open your eyes up is what I'm hearing, right? When you open your eyes up, wherever you are at that point, that, y'all, is what you're taking into the year 2026. All right, so it's coming, y'all. It is coming, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of envious people around you, y'all, because your channel song is Green Eyes by Erykah Badu. Somebody, you could have green eyes, but there's gonna be people, y'all, who are really envious at where God is taking you. Somebody, you could be having financial issues, right, in a relationship. This is what I'm hearing. You got a past life relationship with somebody. I'm seeing a past life relationship. Somebody you could have on green today. I'm seeing a green dress, or someone's favorite color could be green. You do have a past life relationship with someone. You have known this person before from another lifetime. Finances, though, have seemed to be a factor, y'all. I got finance and career. See, financial issues are actually a factor in your love life right now. And see, a lot of times you have to be able to understand. You have to express it, though, right? I have expressed your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture that you desire. So it's like you wanting to move out. Like, this is the energy, y'all. There's someone who wants to express themselves in love, but they are being held back by finances and career. Now, this is a past life relationship that you and somebody share, but someone is holding themselves back from expressing their love because they don't want to mess things up. I just heard, I don't want to mess it up. I don't know what that means for somebody, but I literally just heard, I don't want to mess it up. So somebody doesn't want to mess up what they have or what they are building with you, yet they do not. Or this could be you, right? Somebody just feels like either your career, right? For my divine feminine, right? Maybe you at a career point in your life where you love where you are in your career, and you feel like if you enter a relationship, right? Thank you, love, that you're not going to be able to, do what it is that you want. Well, God is saying no, right? You have to understand, right? What you desire desires you, and then God will bring about the balance. You never have to forsake your career, queens, for love. Or vice versa, kings, right? Kings, you don't have to sacrifice your money, your finances, your bank for love. Like, nobody asks for that, y'all. All God asks for is what? Balance, right? So as long as you have balance, you can absolutely have it. Why? Because then God will absolutely bless what you are building, right? When you can trust God, y'all, with your money and your relationship, y'all. When you can trust God with your money and your relationships, what does that look like? You now have balance. Now you ain't got to work 80 hours a week and not spend time with your friends and your family and your loved ones, right? Because you trust God to bring the balance, and it means that you will still be taken care of financially, or vice versa, right? You can't stay up on a man, because usually, right, the queen is the one that sacrifices her career to stay up on a man. Hell no, you ain't got to sacrifice your career, your livelihood to be up under nobody. What it is God has for you is going to meet you where you are. Right? And that's what we as a collective have to understand, y'all. No matter what it is that you want, whether it's love, right? Whether it's relationships, whether it's friendships, whether it's your soul tribe, right? They will meet you where you are. So I do see finances and career being an issue when it comes to your love life. But I'm also hearing God say that you got to express your love. Like, sometimes, y'all, we hold things in versus communicating. Y'all know the two factors, y'all, that in relationships, y'all, is communication and finances. And it's simply because people won't communicate about finances, y'all. Literally, right? Say, I'm doing this because I'm in a bind, right? But then you also understand the other side to that, right? Because if somebody has to buckle down and do what it is that they need, then you can't be in a relationship. But you can't have both, right? You can't be in a relationship and don't spend time in a relationship because you're concerned with finances. But then you can't be so concerned with finances that you're not allowing God-given relationships into your life. Why? Because there will be certain people in your life that God brings in to bless you financially, y'all. So when you realize, like somebody heard you entertaining an angel in disguise. I'm hearing angel in disguise. What is that, y'all? Brandy? I think Brandy has a song called Angel in Disguise. Somebody, you don't even understand that there is someone in your life that God is blessing you with, y'all. This is an angel in disguise. But let me tell you something. Somebody, this could be a business partner. Like, you can have an angel investor. I'm hearing angel investor. Somebody, you have an angel investor. But if you over here side-eyeing people, y'all, talking about, well, why you here to help me? Well, what you want? You must want something. Let me tell you, y'all, if you feel like every time somebody comes in your life to help you is because they want something, then what you're doing is pushing God out of your life. Blue is your channel song. Someone's name is Sarah, Eisen, or Isaac. S-I could be someone's initials. Somebody, you can have on a black tank top and blue jeans today. Somebody, you could be a painter. I'm seeing pictures on the wall. Somebody painting. I'm seeing a canvas. I'm seeing a guitar. Somebody, you could play guitar. Someone, you could be 22 years old. Someone, you could be born on the 14th. This is what I'm hearing, right? You got to be able to express what it is that you want, y'all. Let me tell you something. I'm hearing God say, be specific, right? Be specific. Somebody, thank you, love. You've been very specific about what it is that you desire, right? So once you have asked God for something and you have been specific about what it is that you want, then guess what? God is going to bring you in exactly what it is that you want. Somebody, you have a past life relationship with someone. You've known this person from a prior lifetime is what I'm hearing. Like, this is absolutely a soul connection, but I feel like someone is having to make a decision. Maybe you got to move, right? Somebody, you may have to relocate. I'm seeing a bridge, right? Y'all could live in between states, between countries. I'm hearing another country for somebody, right? Yeah, it's 9/11, y'all. This is an emergency situation. See, I'm hearing God say this, right? When you require or desire, right, certain things in your life, you can't let anything stand in the way of the move of God on your life. So if you have to move, if you have to relocate, whatever this is clearly an emergency situation. What is this energy? I got emergency situation, y'all. It's 9/11 in the house. What we got? Yeah, protection. Somebody, it's time for you to take care of yourself as well as your relationship. This is your message. Self-care, y'all, in sanctuary. That's what this is about. Self-care and sanctuary. What does that look like? You building a sanctuary for yourself, y'all, for your love life, for your person, whatever it is. It's the sanctuary that the divine feminine is building, and it is also your protection. Y'all seeing somebody look out the blinds? Right? But you literally, it's self-care, it's sanctuary, it's taking care of yourself as well as the relationship. So let me tell you something, queens. If you get to the point where you're giving more to the relationship than you're giving to yourself, it's time for you to back up. Why? Because your relationship is protected, y'all. Can't nobody take away what it is that God has for you. Hell, you can't even push away what it is that God has for you. When you realize that what you have is protected, then you'll do what? You'll back up and you'll take care of yourself, right, as well as your relationships. That's with anyone, y'all. This is with family, this is with friends, this is with your children, right? And this is with your spouse or your loved one. When you realize that it is already protected, why? Because God is protecting it, right? Then you're taking care of yourself as well as the relationship. Do not forsake yourself, y'all, for a relationship with nobody. Not even your children. Do not forsake the benefits of your self-care, y'all, to take care of other people, no matter who it is. Yeah, because home is in you. Like somebody, it's about home. I'm saying home. I'm saying marriage. I'm saying lasting love. But you got to understand the home is what you create within first. Like you're building the home, y'all, your internal home, right? That is going to house external love. Yeah, somebody, you ready to settle down. But you're willing to wait is what I'm hearing. Yeah, somebody, you want relationship. You want a protected union. You want to make a home life and settle down, but you're willing to wait. Someone's name is Madison, Ward, Ryan, 38. Someone could be 38 years old. Someone could be born in 83 or 89. 98 could be significant as well. Somebody, you're willing to wait though. And because of that, you're seeing all the signs. You're seeing all the synchronicities. Now I'm seeing angel numbers everywhere. Yeah, somebody, you seeing all of the signs. Somebody, you got on all white today. It says, I'll wait is your channel song. The binding has been done. No need to pay the price. I'll leave away for life. For you, I give it all forever. But it says, I'll wait for you to come to me. Hello. Say that shit, girl. Somebody, your channel song, that thing say, I'll wait. Hello. Girl, that thing say, no need to pay the price. I'll leave away for life, but I'll wait for you to come to me. Right? See, that is what the divine feminine essence is, y'all. I love it, y'all. You understand that what you desires you. And what does that mean? Hey, love, you will wait, y'all. You will not have a problem waiting for what it is that God has for you. So when you realize that somebody like, yeah, I'm a hell of a woman. I make a good home, child. That thing say, I make a good home. You a king, child. You make a good home. You building stability. You are building a home to move somebody into, y'all. You got to realize that, see, real kings are setting their life up, y'all, to invite in the queen, while the queen is preparing what? Her physical home, y'all, her body. See, you as the queen, you prepare your body for union. The kings have to do what? Prepare their life. What is that? Their physical 3D life. You cannot have a queen in your life if you do not have space for her in your life. So what does that look like? You got a house, you got a car, you got stability, right? If you have that, that's all she requires. Ain't nobody say what the house got to look like and how stable you got to be. Nobody cares about that. Why? Because she has her own stability, y'all. So what you got to realize, the only thing that a queen requires more than anything is you to have a place for her, what? In your life. Why? Because she provides everything else for herself. See, the queens are building the home, what? Within. What is that? Our temples. What does that look like? She got a job. She works on herself every day. She's into her spiritual practices, right? She's into aligning her energy. She tries to live in peace and harmony, right? So that her inner temple, right, is where it needs to be to support an external union, right? But the masculine energy, y'all, they have to prepare in the 3D. What does that look like? Does she have a space in your life, right? Have you made where you can work and still be in a relationship, right? Because if you don't have space, then she has nowhere to place herself. And let me tell you something, kings. Queens don't come beat your door down and figure out where she's supposed to be in your life. She will stay on the outside until you what? Invite her in, y'all. Queens ain't these toxic bitches that come knocking your door down and beating your shit in, talking about we finna do this, we finna do that, da-da-da-da-da-da. Queens don't do that. Queens will sit on the outside of your world until you open the door and invite her in. So what we are all having to understand is that the home you are building is different. Right? The home that the divine feminine is building is her temple, right? The home that the divine masculine has to build is his 3D world. Is it conducive to the growth of your union? Somebody finds it hard to say, though. Yeah, your channel song, Lauryn Hill. I find it hard to say. Don't look at me that way, like everything is all right. Because my own eyes can see through all of your false pretense. All right. Somebody, you find it hard to have a difficult conversation with your person is what I'm hearing God say. Y'all are living two different lives, y'all. This channel song says, but you fail to see is all the consequences. You think our lives are cheap, the easy to be wasted. Somebody, you feel like somebody wasting your time. What is this energy? Hold on, y'all. Let's channel this song. All right, y'all. Let's tap in. We finna channel this song. Somebody, you finding it hard to say something, but somebody's getting a wake-up call, y'all. They are learning some type of lesson in what it means to truly ascend past situationships, y'all. Yeah. That's what this is. Somebody, yeah, this is all masculine energy. See, somebody, I don't know if you had this conversation, but history is repeating itself. It says, as history repeats, so foul can you taste it. Like somebody, you afraid of repeating history. I feel you, queens. Let's talk about it, y'all. All of us, y'all, in relationships, masculine and feminine, you're afraid, y'all, of repeating history, right? You're afraid of getting in a relationship and being left. You're afraid of somebody breaking up with you, right? But what you got to realize is history repeats itself when you show up the same damn way. Y'all stop playing. History can only repeat itself if you don't change. If you have changed, how can history repeat itself? That's what I'm hearing God say. History can only repeat itself if you do not change. Somebody, you having a wake-up call that life lessons means that you got to ascend past these situationships and you have to set clear boundaries with people who are sending you mixed signals. Somebody, you got to figure out what's taking place. Are you more than friends? You less than lovers? What are you, right? And this means that the only time you have to keep repeating history is because you're not getting the clarity that you need in the present moment. See, somebody, you're afraid of repeating history against these laws of man. Let me tell you something, y'all. The person that God sends for you is never going to be someone that is sent to hurt you. The person that God has for you will absolutely, y'all, teach you lessons, y'all. But what is that? The lesson in trusting God, y'all. The lesson in ascension. The lesson in understanding that everybody ain't out to get you. This is what I'm hearing. Somebody, you're overly protected because you grew up in some type of home and environment where you were always looking, right? You had to watch your back. I'm hearing watch your back. I don't know what type of home environment this was, but it's like you felt like you always had to watch your back. Now that you're no longer in that environment, it's almost like in relationships, you still that way. It's kind of like, I got my back. If I ain't got my back, then ain't nobody gonna have my back. But when you have that mentality, y'all, in relationships, you do not allow people in. So you cannot say that I want to be in a relationship, but I don't trust men. I want to be in a relationship, but I don't trust women. You cannot be in a relationship if you don't trust people, y'all. And I'm seeing someone who is very protective of their heart because of their home environment. But you have to ascend, y'all. This is ascension. This is spiritual growth. This is higher awareness. This is next level consciousness. And you have to elevate yourself out of that mindset if you want kingdom, y'all. Because kingdoms require what? A king and a queen. Now, if you just want to live your single life, then do that, y'all. I don't talk about people that want to live a single life. I don't care. Right? I am a kingdom builder. So if you come on my channel, you're going to get kingdom building conversations. Hello. I love that. Kingdom building conversations. That's what we do over here, y'all. We are kingdom builders, and we having a conversation, y'all, about what it takes to come into union. If you want to be in this world by yourself, then be by yourself. Don't nobody care. But if you are someone who wants to build a new earth reality, then you're going to have to be a demonstration, y'all, of partnership. Hey, love. Hey, pretty. Right? And you have to be able to say it. You have to be able to rebel. What does that look like? Rebelling against the 3D matrix that says people need to stay single and not be together, y'all. The matrix, y'all, will have your ass stuck on stupid by yourself because you over here talking about, I don't need no man. I can get it on my own. I don't need no woman. I can get it on my own. You can get it on your own. Absolutely. But God don't bless it on your own. God blesses what? Union. God says one can chase 1,000, but two can chase 10,000. So while you over here chasing $1,000, how about that, right? God say put you together. Now what I'm gonna give you 10,000. What is that? The multiplier. God will send you somebody who is a multiplier, y'all. But if you are fighting against even being in union, right? Rebel is your channel song. Somebody you rebelling, and because you rebelling, God is sending a wake up call that this lesson you learning is your ascension past what? Situationships. A situationship is never going to get you into abundance because these people will always allow you to bleed out your energy, y'all. Stop playing. Somebody you're ascending, or your person, take it how it resonates. Somebody is ascending, y'all, past situationships in order to have this wake-up call, which is a spiritual awaken, sudden clarity, right? This is an urgent awareness that somebody cannot ignore anymore. This cannot be ignored. What is this energy? This cannot be ignored is what I'm hearing. Tap in, y'all. How y'all doing? I am the Lady Empath 1111, y'all. I just channel messages from the Most High. I don't believe in nothing crazy, y'all. It's all love and light in these parts. All right, let's get into the energy. All right, what is this energy? What is this wake-up call? What's wake-up call? Ooh, shit, y'all. Yeah, I love it, y'all. Somebody's having a wake-up call that you a little toxic. All right, somebody's having a wake-up call. Something's a little toxic. Either somebody is toxic or someone is toxic, y'all. This is the wake-up call, y'all. That thing says toxic and crazy. All right, so somebody's having a wake-up call that either you toxic and crazy or that there is some type of toxicity in your life. And whatever this toxicity is stopping you. Yeah, it's a lot of fantasy and seduction. Somebody is realizing that their life is why you in situationships. This kind of shit here, y'all, is why people be in situationships. If you all into this fantasy, seduction, you know, this thrill and all of this shit, well, that's great, y'all, if that's what you want. But that's not going to bring you prosperity. That gets you Diddy. That gets get you Diddy, right? That get you a bitch who gonna burn you. Stop playing, right? That get you STDs, y'all. That get you all kind of stuff. So if you over here living, y'all, in this fantasy and seduction world of toxicity, well, what you gotta realize is that you'll always be in these situationships. And now your ass is over here wondering what the hell going on because your pH balance is thrown off because you dealing with situationships. Now you got STDs, you got all kinds of sexually transmitted demons and everything else, y'all dealing with people. All up chastity, right? Because this is what you're going to get. And now somebody is having a wake-up call, y'all, that if you stay in these types of relationships, then all you're going to get is a bunch of fantasy, a bunch of seduction, but a bunch of toxic-ass, crazy-ass people. So somebody is realizing that if you're going to stay in these type of situationships, it's time to have a wake-up call. And what does that mean? You got to learn your lesson in ascend, y'all. See, the lessons is learning and ascension. I love it. All right, y'all. So somebody, all right, we got to get out of the fantasy and seduction. What is this energy? All right, codependency, y'all. Let's talk about it. I love it, y'all. These are the things, y'all, that keep people stuck in situationships. What is that? Because my baby mama still help me pay bills. Because my baby daddy still help me pay bills. Because they still do stuff for me. Because that shit is codependent. So if you calling on an ex that you're no longer with for shit that you need done, that shit is codependent as hell, y'all. And that's how you get to these situationships. Well, I need help with the kids. What the fuck that got to do with your ex? If they are an ex, then that means that y'all couldn't do that shit together, right? So why are you still being codependent, y'all? Because people don't like to do things on their own. They will stay in a codependent ass situationship versus saying, what? I have to ascend, right? Learn my lesson and move past that. Why? Because God will send you people who will genuinely support you. What you want is genuine support. But what does genuine support look like, y'all? Growth. Someone who genuinely supports you, they're going to make you stand on your own. They're going to make you grow your ass up. They're not going to be codependent. They ain't going to be sitting here talking about, yeah, I got it, I can do it, I got it, I can do it, I got it, I can do it. No, right? So what you understand is these people who are always like, I got it, I can do it. You need help, you need me to do this, you need me to do that. It's because they want to keep your asses stuck with them, y'all. They want to keep you stuck in what? Codependent, toxic relationships. Codependent, toxic relationships. If somebody jumping in every time you need something and you over here talking about, okay, because I need the help, guess what you're doing now? Now you done let somebody control your whole life. Right? It is, Yana. It is. Right? Now you letting somebody control your whole life, y'all. Because when people push you into codependency, it's simply another level of control, y'all. Let me tell you, if you need your mama to babysit your kids every weekend and she know that, she gonna be toxic as hell to you. Why? Because she know you need her. Right? If you need your baby daddy, right, to take your kids because you don't have any other means of taking care of them, then he gonna cut your ass out and act all kind of crazy. Why? Because he feel like you need him, y'all. When you figure out that stuff on your own, what you do is tear down the codependency. Right? The codependency. So let me tell you, King, if you still calling your ex-wife or your ex-girlfriend or your baby mama to help you do stuff, then you got to grow up. Why? Because if that relationship was healthy, you would still be in it. Simple, y'all. If these relationships were healthy, you would still be in them. So why are you still depending on people after you leave the damn relationship to help you do stuff? Why are you still depending on toxic family members, y'all, to help you do stuff? Because that shit is codependent. So somebody, you're learning a life lesson on how to ascend out of what? Codependency. Because all of that is situationships, y'all. And it's not about the relationship, even the family dynamic. It is the situation. What does that mean? Because of your current situations, you have formed a relationship with these people, even if it's codependent, right? You a single mama, you need help. Now you got to go to your toxic people in them house every day because you need help with your kids. The situation of your life is forcing a relationship that God don't even want you on. So what do? Go to care.com and believe God that you'll be able to pay for childcare. Right? Without having to subject yourself or your kids to what? Codependency. Situationships, y'all, come in various forms or fashions, right? A situationship ain't always love. A situationship is dependency, right? You might have to depend on somebody to get to work every day, right? Like you work with this coworker, your car done broke down. You don't even like this person, right? So now you depending on them to get to work every day. What has that created, y'all? A situationship. Simple. Right? You find yourself in situations where you're dependent. Somebody out here, employee. Somebody, you a boss. You own a company, right? But you have let one fucking employee run your shit. Now, guess what happened? You have now formed a codependent, y'all, relationship with that employee because they feel like they can't be replaced, number one. So then they just fuck up and do whatever the fuck they want on your shit. Why? Because that shit is codependent, y'all. So what you got to realize, even if it's a business relationship, if it's your regular job, right? Your boss, right? Y'all even own this shit, right? This could be your supervisor. This could be two co-workers, right? And now this chick coming to you every day complaining about her husband. Every day she complaining to you about her kids. What is that, y'all? A codependent situationship, right? So what we realize, y'all, is that it's the situations that make it codependent. So if somebody has you in a situationship, what you got to do? Examine the situation. Stop playing. Stop playing. You got to examine the situation and why you in that situation. Is it codependent? And let me tell you, y'all, simply saying, well, I don't have anybody else, God don't care about that. Because God say, no, you do have somebody else. You have me, right? You have faith. You have belief, right? Because many people make excuses, y'all, for why they keep toxic people around, toxic roommates. Your roommate toxic as the fuck, and you keep this person around, and you talk about, well, they pay half the rent. God say, get rid of them, and watch, I let you pay all the rent. Why? Because you don't even need a roommate. You a king or a queen. Kings and queens don't need roommates. You just need faith in God. Or a smaller apartment, hell, or cheaper bills, right? But let me tell you something. If you have a roommate, y'all, I watch all of these stories about roommates, right, that be backstabbing each other. And you let these people live in your house because you feel like they need you or you need them. What is that, y'all? Codependency. It's still codependency. So now, well, my homegirl need help. My homeboy need help. Are you the Salvation Army? Are you job placement? Right? How are you to help somebody, y'all? So what you got to realize is that you ain't the Goodwill and you ain't the shelter, right? Send people on about their damn business. Why? Because people will put you into codependencies because they in situations. Sometimes you don't even have the situation, y'all. They be going through shit. And Lauren, someone's name could be Lauren. George. Yeah. All right, so somebody, you walking away from all codependencies. Yeah, someone, you could be a fire sign. I got fire sign energy. Somebody, you walking away because what you realize is that you want more comfort. Like somebody, you don't want these situationships. You realizing that what you want is comfort, y'all, and not sex. Stop playing. Somebody say, I'm walking away. What I want is comfort, y'all. What you want is intimacy, not sex. And somebody, you realizing that you want more than that. Yeah. You want more than that. And I'm telling you, you've been dealing with somebody who is this. Or this is what you should be focusing on together. Yeah, that's what God said. You supposed to be focusing on this together, y'all. That thing says focus on money and happiness, right? You don't have to have one or the other, right? You can have both. These damn cars came out together. But it takes what, y'all? Planning. That's all it is. Nobody is telling people to be in relationships where the man can't focus on his money. But you can focus on money and happiness, y'all. And that's what it is. And I counsel people all week long, right? All week long I do this, y'all. Relationship therapy and counseling. And the major complaint of most women is that the man is what? Focused on money. And what she focused on? Happiness. Why you can't have both? You can. It just takes what? Planning. Planning, y'all. It just takes planning. And most people don't want to plan. It's like you have this one track mind, right? And people don't want to see past that. It's not easy, y'all. Relationships ain't easy, not when you talk about kings and queens. Why? Because we are busy people, y'all. A king is a busy man. A queen is a busy woman, y'all. But the thing is this, people still be stuck in peasantry, right? A peasant is the one sitting at the house waiting on somebody to come home every day complaining that y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all. Queens don't do that. But let me tell you something, y'all. When you dealing with a king, he is out working, right? So he may not be able to spend every single day with you, but guess what? There is balance in everything. And that's all God requires, y'all. I be telling y'all, yin yang is simply balance, right? The 3D and the 5D, y'all. Everybody, I don't care what type of relationship, friendship, job, what ship your ass in, it is still balanced. Because if not, y'all, what's going to happen? The ship going to turn overboard. Stop playing. Now I'm seeing waters. Yeah, because if there is no balance in your boat, then that thing is going to tilt, y'all, one way over. So you got to have balance in every ship. Families, relationships, friendships, working ships, right? Whatever it is, it requires balance, y'all. All right, somebody, you just need to plan. If this is your reading, let me get you some advice. All right, love advice, y'all, and we're going to go to the next one. All right, so again, your foundation for this one is what? Express your love, because finances and career has been something going on, but this is a past life relationship. All right, Good to Me by Her is your channel song. All right, integrity. All right, so it says, anytime, y'all, you want to look at yourself in a relationship, this is your advice. It says, does this situation align with your values and morals? What we talking about, y'all? Situationships. What dang on card went? What we talking about, y'all? Situationships, right? Does this situation align with your values and morals? If it does not, walk away. All right. Why? Because it could simply be a lesson, y'all. Lessons learned, right? What is the lesson? In ascension, y'all, I can't make it up. The card is duplicated because it's a lesson. And when you realize it says what? This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. I can't make it up. What do we have, y'all? Ascension and lesson learned, right? So a lot of times, y'all, people, all the time, y'all, everybody, matter of fact, everybody in your life is teaching you a lesson. It's just that some of the lessons you learn it and you move on. Some you learn it and y'all are meant to spend a lifetime together. But everybody brings you a lesson. And that's what most people have to understand. Every person, your real person, your fake person, it don't matter. Everybody is going to bring you a lesson. The lesson is in what? Trusting God and your intuition. Stop playing. Yeah, because somebody, you face some type of obstacles in your relationship. Unhealed wounds, though, right? Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement in your relationship. And sometimes you have to detach in order to get that second chance. Why? Because this is true love, right? So whoever this is your person, right? This love is physical and unconditional, right? But you had to detach, y'all, to see the love clearly, to see the truth. You can be with your person. You can be with who God desires for you to be with. But you still sometimes have to detach and walk away so that you can clearly see the truth. Not in that person, y'all, but in you. The truth of the person is there from day one, y'all. Who God has for you in your life, they come up, y'all, in your life in what? Truth. Truth. You cannot always see the truth because you're healing. And as you're healing, the obstacles, y'all, the obstacles come up because you got to clear out the wounds. When you clear out the core wounds, the only thing that changes in your relationship is what, y'all? Your perception. It's your own blockages, y'all, that stop you from being in relationships with people, in good relationships, in healthy relationships, right? The only thing that stops you from being in a healthy relationship is your perception. Why? Because most people don't trust, y'all. So when you go into relationships, you don't really trust people. You don't really trust yourself. So then you going to respond to people out of your own, not theirs. You don't respond out of people based on what they say. You respond on people based on what you hear. Right? So what you got to realize is a lot of the perception has to be changed within you. And when you change your perception, then the relationships change, y'all. All right, let's get into the energy. All right, y'all, let's talk about it. It's 9:39. All right, 9 is wisdom. 3 is collaboration. Something gonna come together, right? You're learning how to work, y'all. We are all, right? We are all learning how to work with one another. All right. All right, y'all, let's get into the next message. Let's tap it up, y'all. All right, if you're new to the live, welcome. If you returning, girl, welcome back, child. I am the Lady Empath 1111, y'all. Now, I set the goal for lower today. The goal is the little heart phone message, I believe. If you want a message, send the message. There we go. That thing. Yes. Awesome. I love it. It's so cute. All right. So that is the goal for today, y'all. If you want a message, send a message. All right. I love it. So we're going to get into the next message, y'all. So if you want a message from your person about your job, your career, it's whatever comes out, right? So if you want the message, what do we do, y'all? Send up those hearts. All right. Send up the hearts. Send the live gifts, right? And send today's live goal. All right. You can send any gift you like, or you can send today's live goal. Now, moderators, again, whoever gives over our standard will get a free reading off of my website. I love it. I was reading that. Let me read that comment. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, guys. Linda, he came up in truth but didn't want to heal. I walked away and worked on my boundaries. Amen. I love that, Linda. Amen. I love that. Thank you, Jack. All right, y'all. So pay attention to the moderators, y'all, because I channel and I don't always look. I'll be looking at the screen, but I'm not really looking at the screen, right? So I want to make sure that you guys don't miss any information you need about me. How to contact me, readings, all of that. Put the questions in the comments because the moderators can help you, right? Get a hold of me. All right, we got classes coming up, y'all. 222 is the Twin Flame Workshop. We also have a Teach Me Tarot Session 1 coming up in 2 weeks. So there's a lot going on. All right, a lot going on. All right, y'all, let's see what deck I want to use. I think we'll start with this one. All right. We are in the energy of love and romance, y'all. So we're going to see what's coming out in the energy today, y'all. All right, your channel song is Good to Me by her. Somebody, you want somebody that's just good to you. Yeah. Somebody, you just want a good lady. You just want a good man. You just want somebody that's good to you, child. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, this is your channel song, child. I'm just reading the lyrics of the song. Yeah, you got to see something from a woman's perspective. Yeah, it says, who's with a man that's no good? But it's a man that is good to me. But you have to be good to me when I'm not around. Oh, shit, y'all. What is that? All right. What is this energy? All right, we got abundance. I love that. All right. It says, open your heart, relax, the abundant love the universe offers. I love it. All right, individuality. All right, somebody, it's time for you to be single. This is a message for somebody. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, alone time. I don't make it up. I heard that shit loud and clear. Yeah, can you stand the rain? Someone's name is Brady or Bradley or Turner. BT can be somebody's initials. Yeah, this is a time for you where God wants you to be alone. Literally, it says alone time, individuality, and abundance. All right, queens, let's talk about it. Or king, take it how it resonates, y'all. See, a lot of times, y'all, when you have been at a point in your life where you suffered a lot, right? Like you suffered a lot and you understand that your heart has been open to receive all of the abundance from the universe, right? Yet you keep finding yourself in these relationships that take, y'all. What God is saying is this. Sometimes you have to be aware of possessive partners and maintain your individuality. See, somebody, you get these people who push you into not being your own person. And God is saying now it's time for you to spend some alone time and examine why, right, you lose your individuality in relationships. That's what I heard. Yeah. Somebody, it's time for you to examine, why do you lose yourself in the relationship, right? See, a lot of times you got to spend that alone time. Why? Because God is not going to continue to send you a partner, y'all, and all you do is lose yourself in this person, right? So for somebody, you're learning a lesson right now in individuation. Literally. In individuation, because you cannot, y'all, be with people and then you lose yourself. It's never meant to be that way. When you meet your divine counterpart, your world don't stop, your life don't stop, you don't stop traveling, you don't stop doing anything that you doing before you meet this damn person, y'all. You continue to live your life. Anybody that's supposed to be in your life, they gonna be in your life, but you gotta let them in your life, y'all. Like I be telling people, like it's a twofold cord in every situation, because you have some people, y'all, that don't want people in their life, but then you have others who do. You have to determine what you want. If you are someone who wants to be alone and do not want to be in a relationship, then don't be in one. But you cannot be in a relationship and then want to be alone. It don't work that way. So somebody, you have to find out what you want as an individual, because I feel like this is a message for someone who's been pushed so much in relationships that you never got the opportunity to really figure out what you wanted in a relationship. Especially if this is for someone who's been in long-term relationships, right? If you was married 20 years, all right, you was with your baby daddy or your baby mama for 10, 15 years, whatever, you were never an individual, because those were codependent relationships, y'all. Think about it. Relationships from your past, they all codependent, y'all. Until you heal, all that shit codependent, because you don't know who you are and they don't know who they are either. So until you woke up and said, I know who I am, then all your shit's been codependent. You better believe that, right? So what you have to realize is that you have to figure out who you are as an individual in a relationship. And somebody, that's what you're figuring out. You got to figure out this, y'all. Your person that God has for you ain't your ex. You ain't got to talk to them crazy. You ain't got to say stupid shit, y'all. The person that God has for you ain't somebody who is sent to hurt you. Right? It's someone who's sent to partner with you. But if you don't understand how to be an individual and you have not learned past that old relationship, then all you do is treat your new person, y'all, like they your old person. Why? Because you don't even know your own desire. Your channel song, Cleo Soul, Desire. 178 could be significant. 178 and somebody's phone number, address, 178. It says desire. See, sometimes you got to understand what it is that you truly desire for yourself. And let me tell you, y'all, when y'all be meeting people in high school and college and y'all have all these long-term relationships, you are not that person anymore, y'all. You are not. You grow. And it doesn't mean that people don't grow together, right? There are plenty of Black celebrities, y'all, well known, that sometimes I be forgetting these people been married forever, y'all. Damn, I forgot. Who is it? Lorenz Tate. I was like, damn, y'all forgot. Lorenz Tate been married forever, y'all. It is stars, y'all, who have been married forever. And it does not mean that they are the same people from high school or college. It simply means that the person they with decided to do what? Grow with them. And it doesn't mean it was easy. It doesn't mean that it wasn't very difficult. But two people grow together, y'all. That's all God wants. And at the point one starts growing and the other one doesn't, that's when separation and divorce and all that stuff take place. Now, not everybody's meant to come with you, though, right? Not everyone is meant to come with you. So let me tell you, when you have these long-term marriages and it was never your divine partner, you got to find yourself again. Because why? Because you were never with the person God wanted you to be with. Right? So now you done spent 10 years, 15 years, whatever, in this marriage or this relationship with no individuality. Why? Because you didn't know who you was. Stop playing. You ain't know who you was. Stop playing. So now, after you come out of these relationships, y'all, you got to discover who you are. And somebody, you dealt with a mate that was very possessive, is what I'm hearing. Like somebody, you was with this bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. That shit came out. I don't know who you was with, but whoever, it says this is a man I'm picturing that was with a very possessive woman, or vice versa, y'all, because it's all the same, right? Even if you're a woman with a possessive man, but God gives me certain visualizations for people to know who I'm talking to, right? And if you in relationships with these possessive ass people, guess what? You do not have any individuality. You became what they needed you to be. right? Or you became what they said you were. So let me tell you how that works out. If you are a man with a possessive woman and she tell you you no good, you a liar, you a cheater, you a dog, she emasculate you and beat your ass down, guess what? The next relationship you get in, every time that other person talk to you, you gonna hear that in your ear. And that person ain't saying it, y'all. Well, you gotta realize you interpret stuff based on your past. Until you heal that shit, you can be having a healthy conversation with somebody who feel like you are going completely off on them and you like, what the fuck is going on, y'all? Because their perception of not being able to have healthy communication, y'all. So you have to heal that. Let me tell you, queens, if you used to be with some possessive ass man that always talked down to you, then the first time you deal with a real man who says something, you gonna feel like he attacking you. And he may not be attacking you. It's just that you're still in defense mode. Right? So what you have to do is heal from all of that, right? Before you get into another relationship. Chastity, shut up. I can't fool with you. All right. So somebody, I do feel like right now it is more about alone time. All right. So you can discover your own individuality and be abundant. Y'all, let me tell you something, queen. All right. I'm picturing a queen who's been through rough times financially. Right? So this is somebody, I'm single, divine feminine. You've been through rough times financially, and now you're the most financially abundant that you've ever been. God said he don't want somebody coming in taking from you right now. God don't want you to take your money and be giving it to other people and all of that. You have to enjoy your abundance. And let me tell you, if you have not set clear boundaries, you'll get in the next relationship and start spending up all your damn money. Because you ain't even had the chance, y'all, to heal. So God wants somebody to even enjoy their financial abundance right now before you get in a relationship. All right? That's a message for somebody. And then when you do, I hear this, right? The next relationship that you get in, right? Or the relationship you're in now, take it how it resonates, right? I'm seeing stay vigilant. What does that mean? Aware, y'all. Be aware of people. Be aware of yourself, right? Be aware of healthy, y'all. What healthy control looks like. It's not, some of that stuff ain't healthy, y'all. Like, you got to realize people, if she blowing your phone up 24/7, king, something wrong with her. Women don't do that. Like, no, you got to understand what a healthy connection looks like. But then let me tell you something. You also have to understand what an unhealthy relationship looks like. And unhealthy relationships are very different from men and women. Because let me tell you, for women, an unhealthy relationship is one where you get no communication, no time, and no support. That shit is unhealthy. And an unhealthy relationship for a man is where she want all your damn time, 24/7. She calls your phone 17 times, 20 text messages, and you can't turn. See, it's different for women. When they say it's a double standard, it really is, y'all. Like, you don't really get no damn man unless he a narcissist and crazy person that's really just blowing your phone up and shit, right? That'd be crazy ass women, right? But vice versa, right? If they don't want to spend time with you, they do not want to bring you around family and friends, they are not showing you that you are important in their life, y'all, walk away. People who want you to be in their life, they have you in their life. And you have to understand the depth of what it is that you want. Somebody, you need to have some type of a deeper connection. Like deeper, it's depth, right? Like somebody, you want more depth to your relationship is what I'm hearing God say. And you're going to get it. You just got to stay vigilant, right? You got to state what it is that you want and do not let down, y'all. If you take less than what it is that you require, then you won't get it. Right? So somebody, I feel like you do want something deeper, right? But God is saying stay vigilant, right? Nobody wants, y'all, as the awakened, chosen people, don't nobody do these surface level relationships. If you are a deep individual, what does that mean, y'all? A deep thinker, right? If you spend your days thinking, right? You deep. You are someone who is connected to God, right? You are someone who knows what you want. You don't want no surface level connection. That shit is not appealing. It's not, y'all. You want to have conversation. You want to have communication. You want to have intimacy, y'all. So I tell you this, if you don't have that, then don't stop there, is what I'm hearing God say. Stay vigilant. Right? Stay vigilant about what it is that you want. If people cannot be deep As the chosen, we are thinkers, is what I'm hearing, because I'm seeing somebody gears going in their head. You're a deep thinker. Do you feel like God is going to connect you with somebody and you can't even have a conversation? You can't just pick up the phone and say, man, I read this on such and such. What you think about this? And y'all have those types of conversations? Absolutely. When you be with who God wants you to be with. But when you done dealing with a man who ain't even got a 5th grade education and your ass over here trying to have a deep conversation and all he want to do is play a video game, then clearly you're not with your person, y'all. If you are a business owner and you want to move things forward and you with some small-minded ass girl that don't want to do shit but get married and have babies, then guess what? You are not with the right person. If God has given you a vision as a king to build a kingdom, why are you going to sit here and have a bunch of babies from a girl that's going to keep you stuck paying child support and you will never have a kingdom, y'all? You got to understand what you want for your legacy, right? And as men who are trying to build a legacy, you can't build a legacy if you take care of 10 kids. It ain't that much money in the world, y'all, unless your ass finna go be an athlete or you finna win the lottery. Then how is that gonna happen, y'all? You still have to build with intention. So what does that look like? If you are a king and you want a legacy and you know you got to go get it, then you can't have 17 kids. That's stupid, right? So what you got to realize is that what you're trying to build for yourself still comes with what? Discipline. Let me tell you, queen. Don't be over here talking about you want to travel the world. Thank you, love. Don't be over here talking about you want to travel the world and you want to do this and you want to do that. And then you done sat here and had 5 kids back to back. Clearly, that's not what you really wanted to do. Because if you really wanted to do that, your ass will stop having kids 4 kids ago. Stop playing, right? So it takes discipline, right, to live the life that you want. So somebody, you're increasing in your discipline so that you can have exactly what it is that you desire. Yeah, time heals, y'all. See, somebody, you're still healing or your person is still healing. I got time heals. And what you got to understand, y'all, some of these karmic relationships that you are in, that should tear you up, y'all. Like, sometimes you be so happy to get out of this shit, you don't even realize how gravely it impacted you, y'all. So a lot of times you got to take that time in between to truly heal. It says be patient and give time a chance to work its magic. Somebody, you just have to be honest that you're healing. And you're growing. I see mature here, right? Somebody is growing. Somebody's becoming more mature in the decisions that you make when it's love or when it comes to love. Hey, let me say this right quick, y'all. I had somebody email me. Somebody got whole scammed, y'all. And I announce it, y'all. I always announce it. And my moderators, I will never inbox you, y'all. Those are scammers. I will never send you a message talking about, I see this. Somebody got scammed out of $70, y'all. Dealing with somebody pretending to be me. And then after the fact, y'all can Google me, y'all. I am very Googleable, okay? Y'all can Google me and y'all will figure out who I am in real life. I'm not going to inbox you and scam you, y'all. So what y'all got to realize is you got to be smarter, y'all. If y'all are on this live watching me, it's 165 people watching. I'm a very professional person. Why would I inbox you telling you anything when I'm telling you right here on this live? God don't give me messages for nobody after I hang up because I go to work. I get on my computer. I start doing my coaching sessions. I'm working with clients. Do not get scammed, y'all, because I felt so bad for her, but ain't nothing I can do about that because I say that, y'all. Don't send people your money. If you want a message, I'm giving you one. I'm never going to inbox you. And no real guide is. Please do not get scammed, y'all. Please do not get scammed. No real spiritual guide is going to say anything, y'all. Even if I got a message from one of y'all that I'm close to, I'm just going to pray about it. And if I'm real close to you, I'm just going to email you, right? But do not get scammed, y'all. I say that because $70 and she was about to go. So these people finna have her removing hexes off of her. And she like, a hex? And I'm thinking, you thought you had a hex on you? Y'all better stop listening to these crazy people. All they do is try to get more and more money out of you, y'all. They tried my daddy, y'all. They didn't even know. They didn't know my daddy. Girl, my daddy was like, baby, somebody sent me a message scamming trying to be you. They do, y'all. People are desperate, and y'all got to realize that, y'all. We live in desperate times, and people are desperate, y'all. Don't be sending no people no money. If y'all send me these live gifts or you want to send a donation, the lady Empath, y'all. All right, y'all. So somebody stay vigilant in what it is that you want for love. All right, God is training your awareness, right? God is training your awareness. So be patient, right? Work on yourself, right? Because a lot of times life distractions will get in the way. All right, don't look for love, y'all, right? But be aware, right? Just be aware. Like I'm telling you guys, the 17th to 22nd is called like the soulmate portal. All right, from the 17th, actually, we're in the energy now. Let's talk about a little astrology right now, y'all. So we're in the portal now, especially if you have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, all right, even Aquarius and Taurus, right? The love transits that are taking place, it just happens to be around Valentine's Day. It's not about Valentine's because we know that shit is paganism, right? But it is astrology taking place around Valentine's. So that's why some people are getting communication. You getting people that reaching out and all of that. What you got to realize though, it's actually astrology. And from the 17th, y'all, to the 22nd is what astrology is calling a love portal. All right, hold on. Let me do this puzzle piece, y'all. Make sure we get the comments and stuff up, y'all. Where we at? Yeah, we not at 100,000. That's why I got that little puzzle piece. Keep the movement going, y'all. Keep sending the gifts. All right. So because we're entering this, what astrology is calling a love portal, right? From the energy is now, right, for the communication and the conversations that you really need to have, y'all. Today is really about communication. If y'all follow the Discord channel, I post astrology. All right, I post astrology every day on Discord, right? So what you have to understand is, what you have to understand is there are certain times in astrology. See, we've had some weird transit, Uranus and something child for 14 years. And we're out of that now. So a lot of y'all, you have had, y'all, I'm talking about 14 years of relationship hell. And I was wondering why, y'all, until I studied what's taking place. And because of the astrology placements of what's been taken care of, a lot of us, y'all, have had 14 years of what? Relationship hell. Literally, right? So now that transit is over with, though, y'all. So your next person or the person you with, take it how it resonates, is your person. And for all of you guys that are single, God is saying, keep your, I'm talking about aware. You could be running through the airport, girl. You could be at the gas station, king, right? You might be at the gym, love. Like wherever you are, be aware, y'all, because this is the energy to meet your person. And you have to take the opportunities when they present themselves. And I be telling y'all, it's only two things that we know God created in this world. What is that? You, right? And the stars in the universe. Everything else, we don't know nothing, right? But we know God created man and the universe and the stars. And there are people who do what, y'all? Study the universe and the stars. So when you study planetary alignment, it just is the portal, y'all, for soulmate twin flame union. It is. Now, what you do with the energy is on you. So let me tell you something, love. If y'all somebody who's talking, I really just want my person, it's time, and you sit your ass in the house from 9 until the end of this month, you're not going to make the portal. And it will close. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth, right? Look, let's talk about it, right? Because I don't want to be doing this life coaching session and you talking about you want somebody and I say, have you been out the house? And you say no, right? Unless it's the UPS man or Amazon, then get your ass out the house, right? Because that is what this energy is presenting, y'all. It is presenting you with the opportunity to meet new people, to find your soulmate, whatever it is that you desire, but you got to get out the house. So I'm telling you now, the 17th through the 22nd, keep your eyes open. It can be somebody that you met years ago on a trip, child, that come back and text you and you like, dang, where you been, right? It's all of that, but that is the energy. That is the energy. That's the energy that we're under, right? So have the conversations, y'all. Communication came out in my morning message on whatchamacallit this morning on YouTube. Hold on, I saw a question. Hypothetically, would if we are already with someone. Yeah, so even if you with somebody, y'all, it's taking things to the next level. So let me tell you, if you with your person, there's still going to be an energetic shift. So whatever conversations you want to have, haven't had, deep conversations, deepen the connection, y'all. Depth. Remember, depth is here too. So if you're with somebody, the connection is just going to deepen, right? If you're not with anyone, this is the perfect opportunity to find someone new. Now, if you need to let go of somebody, this is the opportunity to let it go. Why? Because we are entering into the year of the horse, y'all, the fire horse. God burning that shit up anyway. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, because your channel song is Tears, all right? Someone's name could be Joyce. Someone's name could be Barbara. You may have to let people go, y'all, right? This is that same portal. The energy is the energy because now God is calling you forward to take action. And if you've been hanging on to a dead relationship that's not moving forward, even that is being called out. You got to let it go, y'all. All this portal is about awareness, right? You becoming more aware of what it is that you desire and getting rid of the distractions, y'all. So let me tell you, sometimes you with people, y'all, who are distraction to what? Your abundance. Right? You will have karmic people who are attached to you and they are simply a distraction from your abundance, y'all. People know your light. Y'all, I told you, I got so many karmic exes. Let's be clear. Every ex I have is a fucking karmic until the king. Well, that's why he the king. Shit, right? Everybody else is karmic, and especially for me. Why? Because I am a carrier of the light, right? So I'm abundant, y'all. I've been that way. I've always been financially abundant. I've always been spiritually abundant because I am a carrier of the light. So all of the people that before you in relationships and friendships, that shit be karmic, y'all. All they want is your abundance. And that's why God has to do what? Cut it off. God has to step in and cut these karmic ass false twin flames, karmics, all of these people out of your energy so that you can move on, y'all. And that's what's taking place. So you may be feeling a little of the, I'm seeing fire embers, right? So it's almost like, yeah, something being cremated, y'all. I just heard cremation. Yeah, something being cremated, y'all. And all of that karmic energy, all of these nasty people, y'all, that attach themselves to you, that shit is in the incinerator, y'all. That shit is being cremated. And they getting their karma, y'all. And you better believe it. God said they getting their karma because they saw your abundance. And the only thing they did was try to attach themselves to your light. They never cared about you, y'all. See, a lot of times you feel like people are with you for your divinity. Hell no, they be with you because of who you are. And they want to come off of who you are. My fucking exes was coming off of me. Who I was, my light, my abundance, my ability to shine, my ability to go get it, y'all. Anybody that attach themselves to me know that they finna level the fuck up. Why? Because I do that for people, but only the person that God sends you appreciates the level up. Right? The one that God sends you appreciates the level up. All the rest of them motherfuckers was all that they was trying to do was what? Come up. And God has cut all of that off, y'all. That shit has been in the incinerator. It is being cremated. It's gone, y'all. So people can no longer, right, be the distraction. And you can no longer even be in their life, y'all. Wow, I love it. Oh, say that shit, Jafari. Hold on, Jafari say, filling out my online divorce paperwork Friday. I love it, y'all, because you want that. Like Jafari, let me tell you this. Fill it out. Soon as you submit it, man, your queen gonna walk through the door. Why? Because God say now he ready. Let me tell you, y'all, even if you've been separated for years and you are still legally married, God ain't finna send you nobody. Why? Because kingdom stuff happens quickly, y'all. And when it happens quickly, you ain't got time to go try to file the paperwork. Now your ex wanna fight it, and now it's taking 4 years for you to get a divorce. God say do it now. Because when it's done now, it is done. And soon as the ink dries, she gonna walk through the door and you gonna be talking about, well, dang, right? So you got to realize sometimes you holding up your own blessing, y'all, by not finalizing what's been over, is what I just heard, right? Yeah, distance, all right? Distance could be a challenge for someone in your relationship, right? Someone you could live at a distance from your person. You could feel out of touch. I'm hearing out of touch as well. But somebody's in it for the long haul, y'all. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see this. Yeah, I got This Bitter Earth by Lettucey is your channel song. Somebody, I do feel like distance Distance is absolutely an issue. Somebody, you and your person can live at a distance. I'm seeing railroad tracks. It says challenges, though, that create space between you. So there is some type of challenges that are taking place between you and someone at this time that is creating some type of space. Let's talk about it, y'all. All right, let's tap in. Make sure you guys send the hearts, send today's live gifts. All right, and let's see what this message is. All right, something's bittersweet. What is this energy for the collective? All right. Oh, shit. That went over my candle, y'all. Oh, no, y'all. Shit. Somebody is watching and waiting. Now, I don't know if this is good or bad yet, y'all. Now, your channel song is What Good Am I? Heaven Only Knows. All right, somebody watching and waiting, y'all. I'm with you with the question marks. I'm like, let's see. Let's see. Oh, no, y'all. What's watching and waiting? What's watching and waiting? Somebody sitting in their car. Yeah, breaking up. Somebody breaking up. And I don't know if this is you breaking up with somebody or somebody breaking up with a karmic. Yeah, now I got romance. That's crazy. Okay, I feel like somebody, yeah. All right, somebody had to break up with a psychotic ex. And this may not even be a relationship, y'all. This could be somebody who ain't even in a relationship. But y'all know how the psychotic exes be. Y'all stop playing. Psychotic and breakup. Y'all know how psychotic people is. I heard 5 years. Somebody, your person ain't even been with this person for like 5 years. And they still was psychotic as hell in the background. Somebody's breaking up with a psychotic ex. Yeah. I'm talking about whoever this person is, they crazy as hell, y'all. You gotta watch this person. Somebody, yeah, this person crazy as hell. Look, I'm talking about it, y'all. This person here crazy, y'all. I got romance coming, though. So this is definitely about ending something. Jafari, you done talked about divorce, and now you done made me channel this shit, right? Literally, I got breaking up psychotic, watching and waiting. I don't know, but I got romance here. What's romance? Hold on. All right, let's clarify romance. What's romance here? Hey, somebody, your psychotic ex is back there losing their damn mind. Why? Because you got a rich man. Stop playing, y'all. Somebody, Miss Siobhan, somebody, yeah, you got a rich man. You got new love coming in. Somebody wants to date you, child. Y'all got champagne bottles, y'all. But your ex in the background, that motherfucker is psychotic. Because somebody done broke up with him. You done broke up with him. His wife done broke up with him. Because somebody, this is some third party shit I'm seeing. Yeah, somebody, you could have been involved with somebody who was already attached to somebody is what I'm seeing. And this person done broke up with them. And now they mad at you because they ain't got nobody, y'all. That's what this is. This is somebody's psychotic ex that had already was with somebody. So either this person has already moved on or they were already married when y'all was together. This is some third party shit. You done left this person to find romance, and what you finding, y'all, is a rich man. The number 13. That's my birthday. Stop playing. Somebody, you got something coming in much better than that shit you had in the background. Somebody might be going to jail or getting a divorce. I'm seeing court. So somebody might be going to jail, filing bankruptcy, selling houses, y'all. Somebody's shit's falling apart. Yeah, I got the boogeyman at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Stop playing. Yeah, what is this energy? Yeah, I don't make it up, y'all. Somebody going to court. I told y'all. Somebody is going to court. I saw this shit. I see jails. I'm talking about it. Somebody either going through a divorce or they finna get their asses locked up. I got court official here, and then I got illness. This person could even be sick, y'all. Somebody's asses is dying. Don't play. That thing say 1331. Somebody done had to look in the mirror, and what you getting is a rich man, not a sick motherfucker. Stop playing with me, y'all. Oh, the karmics is all I can say. I read energy. Hello. All right. Illness, y'all. So somebody back here sick as the fucks, y'all, and they wanted you to be their nursemaid. I heard nursemaid. Somebody you a CNA. Somebody you work in the hospital. Somebody you could be a nurse. Somebody sick as fuck, y'all, and they wanted you to just be taking care of their ass. But you got a rich man instead of somebody with an illness. Yeah. Something going to court too, y'all. I got court official. The 30th or the 31st could be significant for somebody. What is this energy? Yeah, I don't make it up, yo. Your channel song is killing me. Someone's name is Sasha, Georgia, Smith, Jorge. Yeah, what is this? Girl, that thing say killing me. Yeah, because you moved on. Somebody, you moved on from whoever this person is. Someone could be 36 years old, but you've gained some new awareness of who you are, is what I'm hearing. Like somebody, you just had to step outside of this karmic relationship and see who you are. Like somebody, you stepped into your power. Whoever this person is, girl, they was waiting on you. They just knew you was going to come back. Yeah, somebody, you could have a child with this person, or you've known this person since childhood. 18 could be significant. You could have met this person at 18. This could be a person you have a child with, or y'all share children, or y'all met as children. Yeah, but whoever this person is, they was waiting on you to come back, is what I heard God say. Like, I don't know, this could be like a back and forth situation between you and somebody, and whoever this is, I guess they was waiting on you to come back. Shit me. That's what I just heard somebody say. Shit me, I ain't coming back no damn well. Yeah, stop, because they a false person. I don't make it up. Hello. Somebody, you realize you got an ex that was a false person. This person was never supposed to be your person, y'all. And I be telling y'all, man and women, let's talk about it. Kings, you have women that you have children with, y'all. That was never your person, y'all. And then you keep going back and forth. Well, let's try to make it work. Let's try to make it work. Why? For the children? When you know this motherfucker is a false person? Let's be clear. When they was cheating and dragging your ass back then, they still gonna cheat and drag your ass. Why? Because they don't respect you, y'all. You got to understand, people who do not respect you don't change, and they still don't respect you. And just because you have children with false people do not mean you stay with them, y'all. Stop playing. Somebody, you got a whole rich man coming in. And whoever this person is, it was a false person. Somebody, this was your false twin flame. What is this energy? All right. Yeah. And you finna get justification. Yeah. Somebody, you finna get it. You finna see this karma. Yeah. You finna see this karma, y'all. I got black eyed peas, y'all. Yeah. You finna see this. This is your good luck season, is what I'm hearing. See, black eyed peas are about abundance. Somebody, you like black eyed peas with okra in them? I'm seeing pork tails in it. I'm seeing stew. What is that? Tomatoes. Somebody, you put tomatoes in your black eyed peas. Yeah. You got a lot of good fortune coming in, and that's going to be your justification to whoever this karmic ass ex is. They gonna have to watch you while they psychotic ass in jail, by the way, right? While they thank you, right? While they psychotic ass is in jail, they gonna have to watch you rise in abundance, y'all. Stop playing. You finna rise in abundance, and whoever this is, they gonna have to just watch you rise. That's all I can tell you. This is absolutely a false person, y'all. I don't know. This somebody's psychotic ex. Yes, why? Because you got a divine counterpart. Rich lady and rich man. Stop playing. Somebody about to watch you be a power couple, y'all, with somebody else. And that is your justice for every psychotic ass ex that's still watching you and me, child, because they be all on my damn TikTok. These motherfuckers be so psychotic. They watch me and know I'm with somebody else. And they still be watching. You be like, what the fuck is going on? Go away. Well, guess what? They gonna watch you and your person. Why? Because you a rich lady with a rich man. Stop playing, y'all. And they psychotic ass, false ass people, y'all. They are. They watch me just like they watch y'all. Be all on my damn TikTok. I see that shit pop up on the screen, y'all, and I just keep on channeling. If your ass want to watch, I'll read your energy too. Shit, stop playing, right? So whoever this is, it is a false person, absolutely. And you have now met your divine counterpart, though, y'all. And let me tell you, people know when you meet your person. Why? Because you glow and you blow the fuck up. Yo, kings, when you meet your queen and your business start taking off and your job start getting promotions and you buying houses and you buying cars and your whole energy has shifted, do you not feel like the false people know that you done met your person? Same thing with queens, right? When your body begins to change, your confidence increases, your skin clear up, child, stop playing. You've met your person. And the false people know when you met your person. Why? Because your person will create physical body changes. Because now you call back in, y'all, all the lost fragments of your soul. Yeah. Somebody, this is an honorable person. Whoever this person is, they're very honorable. And they were very creative as a child. Like somebody always loved what was possible. Like whoever this person is, an astronaut, a pilot. Somebody, your person could be a pilot. Right? Somebody, your person is someone who really understands the possibilities of life. And they want to do that shit with you the honorable way is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm telling you. Whoever this person is, they weren't honorable. That's why they a psychotic ass ex watching you. Whoever this person is, they're honorable, y'all. This is somebody who comes to you with honors. The honorable way is what I heard as well, right? The honorable way. Yeah, this is a good gentleman, y'all. I love this energy. Good gentleman. This is a good man, Linda. Yeah, and this is from your ancestors. I love it, y'all. That thing says good gentleman. This is a blessing that you have waited on, and it's a part of your heritage, right? This is absolutely your blessing because you preserve the culture and the traditions of what love means in your family. This is a message for somebody because you have preserved the cultures of what it means for unconditional love, because you have walked out the Proverbs 31 woman. What is that? A wise woman buildeth her house, y'all, but this is your house, right? This is your house. A wise woman don't go build a house for somebody else. A wise woman do not build a house for a man that you ain't got no house with. A wise woman builds the house that is within her. Don't go building up somebody's house, especially motherfuckers that's married to people and shit. Hell no. Don't go building their houses. You build a house that is you. And when you build this house, right, that is what makes you a wise woman. Now God can see you in a good man. A mature man, right? Somebody who wants to be there to support you. This is a part of your legacy. All right, that's a message for somebody. Let's get to the next message. We doing little quick messages today, y'all. It seems to all be coming out in flow, though. All right. So somebody, now you realize that somebody from your ex, yeah, they was watching you the whole time, but they was psychotic as hell. And the reason they watching you now is because they breaking up, y'all, with somebody else. Now, this could be you. For many of y'all, I'm getting this is something from the back, and you don't even know what's going on. They breaking up with whoever the fuck they with, after you or with you or what the hell ever. And now they watching you because they crazy as hell. That's a message for somebody. All right, let's get into the next message, y'all. How y'all doing? Yeah, God says start with yourself. That's your channel song. It says start with yourself, right? All right, let's get into the next message. Someone's name could be Vanessa. I got Vanessa. I got Fernandez or Fernando. All right, let's see what numbers do I have here. All right, 166 could be significant or 277. How do you book a reading? The Lady Empath 1111.com. All right, to book a reading, my website, that is the only way to book. Please do not DM me. Just go to the website, the Lady Empath 1111.com. Now, if you get there and you have questions about which one to book, then email me, the Lady Empath 1111@gmail. All right, I try to make my shit real simple. All right, y'all, let's get into the next message, y'all. Help me meet today's live goal. We almost halfway there, y'all. All right, so go and send it up, y'all. I'll give y'all a minute to go refresh your gift store. Yes, Archangel Claude, that's Jafari. I did one for him and his son. He said, but they are worth asking me and my son. I love it. All right, y'all, let's get into the next message. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. If you are new to the live, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, y'all. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 9 a.m. All right, Sundays is Soul Sunday, which is 10:10. I believe in unity consciousness. I try to build relationships, right? Relationships with yourself first, right? Then the relationships you have with others. I'm someone who believes, y'all, that if two can stand together, then you can absolutely build generational wealth, break generational curses, and move in, right, the direction that God desires for you to go. Yes, thank you, Deja, Kyra. Thank you. All of y'all that have gotten personal readings. Thank y'all so much. All right, y'all, let's get into the next message. All right, what is this message, Spirit? All right, we got time with friends. All right, girls, it's time for you to spend some time with friends. All right, it says surround yourself with people who genuinely care about your well-being and offer support from a loving place. All right, queens and kings, right? Spend time with friends, y'all. But this is high vibrational friends, y'all. Don't be going with them toxic people. Yeah, somebody wants a future with you, and that's what they're working on. It says your person envisions a future with you. Yeah, all right, I see this. This is beautiful, though, but I see it. All right, somebody, you're in a one-sided relationship that God has had to put on pause, right? God has had to put this on pause simply because, though, your person really does want a future with you. Let me tell y'all, kings, because whoever this message is, I feel your king's heart. See, this is somebody who's building for the future. But kings make the mistake, y'all, of absolutely pushing you out of their life simply because they building for the future, but the future is the future they want with you. You can't do that, kings. You have to be able to communicate. You cannot tell somebody, right, that I want you in my life, but then that shit is one-sided. Because guess what? The queen will walk away. She will absolutely walk away, y'all. Why? Because if you're in a relationship with the queen, her natural dispensation, this ain't no chasing shit, because we don't do that. Her natural dispensation is to what, y'all? Be supported, to be there, right? To listen if you call, to answer the phone if you call. That is our natural dispensation. So when it becomes one-sided, you may not intentionally be taking, but the fact that you're not giving means that you are taking, right? So let me tell you, kings, if you want a future with your person, but you know that you got a plan for it, if she a real queen, all you got to do is have a conversation. The only thing that real queens desire in a relationship, y'all, is communication and support. Nothing more, y'all. Queens don't need their bills paid. Queens don't need you moving in her shit, or she ain't got to move in your shit. Like, queens don't care about none of that. A queen cares about what you care about. If you as the king say we gonna live together, we gonna be together, she gonna say fine. If you say we ain't gonna be that now, if she wants it and you don't, she just gonna move on. But let me tell you, if she a real queen, y'all want the same thing. Because nobody cares about that, y'all. Why? Because we understand that all of this is for a higher purpose, y'all. We understand it's for a higher purpose. But the issue becomes, y'all, couples therapy. Hello, couples therapy. That the relationship becomes one-sided, right? She gonna pause it because she don't know what the fuck you got going on. And you over here planning for the future. But now, guess what? There is a whole disconnect, y'all. There is now a whole disconnect. She don't know that you planning for the future. Why? Because you don't call her. You don't communicate. You ain't made no plans for the future. You're not intentional. You're not consistent. I hear all of this stuff all day, y'all. I hear it all day. I counsel people all day. And women always say what? Communication. She may know that you're building for the future, but she don't know if you're building for that future with her or yourself, y'all. So don't be talking about, well, you know what I'm over here doing. She don't know who you doing it for, though, y'all. That is the problem. So if you're dealing with a masculine who is building for the future, but you are the masculine who watching me and you're not communicating that with her, she know you building for your future. But let me tell you, ain't no woman finna be by your side and you build for your future and then she stuck. Fuck no. She gonna walk away. She will put that shit on pause, y'all. If you feel like you building for a future and she don't know that future is with her, oh, she gonna pause that shit. And she gonna be doing what? Time with friends. Stop playing. Now she hanging out with her girlfriends. Now she not calling you as much. Now she don't understand. And you are, well, why you ain't calling me? Why you ain't texting me? Because she doesn't understand the position she has in your life, kings. What y'all got to realize is that when you meet a queen and you over here future focused, that's great, y'all. We love that. Except for the fact that if that future don't include us, and you have not made it clear that the future includes her, then she gonna pause that shit, start hanging out with her girlfriends, right? And move on. Because nobody, y'all, let me tell you something about queens. Queens who have healed, right? Queens who have healed. Guess what we did before, y'all? We waited on other people. We waited and we thought we was building something with people and we really wasn't. And all that shit was one-sided as hell. So now you end up having to spend all these years in this one-sided ass relationship and then you got to walk away from it and then you got to rebuild. See, the thing about it is, y'all, kings, y'all always feel like y'all have to rebuild after relationships. Queens do too, y'all. Kings and queens have their own. So when you are in a relationship, you better believe you got to rebuild. She, the queen, has to rebuild. He, the king, has to rebuild. Why? Because y'all are usually the stability in all of y'all relationships, right? Y'all are the stability in both of y'all relationships. It ain't just you, King, it's her too. She's had to be the stability in all her relationships, just like you've had to be the stability in all your relationships. So when you come together, y'all, and it's one-sided, she not dealing with that. Why? Because she's already done it, y'all. She's already done it. Ain't nobody gonna keep building on no one-sided ass relationship to look up 7 years later and you talking about now you done leveled up and you finna go ride off in the sunset. Ain't nobody doing that shit. All you have to do though, y'all, is make it clear on what the future looks like. That's all queens want. Don't nobody want to be married tomorrow. Some people don't want to be married at all, y'all. I told y'all I ain't never got to be married again. I don't give a fuck about that, y'all. Like, I don't ever have to be married again. Whatever you desire, your partner desires. But you have to talk about it, y'all. It can't be no future without a conversation. The fuck is we doing here? Right? So what you got to understand. So for somebody, I feel like you're in a pause right now in your relationship because it's been one-sided. God is saying, go and spend time with friends. Because this divine masculine, they could be planning for the future. But let's see. All right? What I want to clarify this with. All right? What's the future? Let's clarify the future. Girl, your channel song say, be who you be. By the Velvet Testimony. Somebody just be who you be. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all. Somebody is obsessively planning for the future, though, y'all. See, this is the problem, y'all. I'm talking about the devil with the 10 of Cups. Stop playing. Somebody is obsessively planning for their happiness. But I feel like there's no communication because something is paused. So why the pause then? Because I got the devil to the 10 of Cups. Like, this is something, y'all, that this is a lot of happiness, but it's like obsessive happiness, y'all. What's pause? What's pause? All right, yeah, 6 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. All right, Kings, let me tell you. See, you can be planning, y'all, for the future, but you're not giving someone the recognition. Somebody don't know what you're doing, y'all. I'm literally, the 6 of Wands, y'all, is about planning. It's about victory, and it is about recognition, right? You got to give people recognition so that they will understand what's taking place. If not, your ass gonna be left out in the cold, y'all. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody is simply left out in the cold because they didn't give you the recognition. 6 of Wands that you desire. Queens require recognition, y'all. Stop playing. If you were with a queen and the whole world is celebrating and you ain't, that's a problem, y'all. That's the 6 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. If you cannot give people the recognition, I'll flip it. Come on, peasant chicks. Right? If you with a king and this man is being recognized, y'all, he winning awards, he doing big shit, and you over here acting like he ain't doing nothing and he a peasant, you will get left behind, y'all. I channel both ways, right? If that man is doing good, he working, he getting these awards and these achievements, and you over here talking about, well, when you gonna come home? You ain't even saying congratulations, babe. I'm here for you. I love you. I support you. You ain't shouting his shit out. You ain't sharing his shit on Facebook, whatever it is. If you're not physically supporting, then don't nobody want to be with that, y'all. These are one-sided relationships. That's literally what this is. It's one-sided love, y'all. When you're not giving someone the recognition that they deserve, you will be out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Simple, y'all. So whatever this is, somebody you have to realize is that if you want a relationship, it cannot be one-sided. Yeah. Knight of Swords is in the reverse. You're not communicating. Somebody's not taking action. Somebody's stuck. What's the Knight of Swords in reverse? Yeah, 7 of Swords. All right, somebody you feel like your person is not communicating and it's deceptive. Like somebody you feel like this silence or this quietness is deception. And let me tell you something, Kings. Y'all be wondering why she flip out. If you're not communicating, you leaving a woman up to her own thoughts. Y'all know women crazy. Y'all know women crazy. So if you're not communicating with her, then guess what? You leaving her up to her own thoughts. Now she thinking everything. Your ass is over here planning for the future, but she thinking he with the next bitch. He doing this. He doing that. It is not because she's insecure. It's because you're not communicating, y'all. And when you leave a woman up to her own thoughts, she gonna have high vibrational thoughts, but you better believe she gonna have some low vibrational thoughts too. Why? Because you leaving her to her thoughts. And all you got to do is what? Communicate. Stop playing. I don't make it up. Your channel song is so much things to say. Somebody, you got to learn how to communicate. Whatever is going on in your relationship, it is simply because Y'all ain't communicating. And she over here thinking you being deceptive as hell. Somebody think you hiding shit. Somebody feel like you ain't coming in their direction. And it's simply because you're not communicating. So much things to say. 155 could be significant. All right, so somebody, you feel like your person is being deceptive because they're not communicating. All right, we got the Emperor though, y'all. But somebody, your person it's like a control thing is what I'm hearing. It is, right? Like somebody, your person is, because let me tell you something about the Emperor, y'all, because this Emperor wanted to come out in reverse. And I heard controlling though, right? And it's controlling, but it's not out of a bad place. Like this is someone who is trying to control the, all right, what's the root? I heard get the root. What's the root? What's the root of this Emperor? What is the root of this? Yeah, I know it. Somebody, your person has been embarrassed publicly by an ex is what I'm hearing. Like whoever they was with last, they publicly embarrassed this person. And because of that, they don't really open up. They don't communicate. Like this person probably hide your ass. Yeah, because I'm talking about, because they still holding on to those emotions of being embarrassed by an ex. Yeah, somebody laughed in their face. Yeah, somebody was publicly embarrassed with a breakup or something, and they still holding on to those emotions. I got fear, guilt, and hurt. Yeah, parasites. Somebody was with an ex, y'all, that was a whole damn parasite. And because of that, this person deeply guards themselves. It says not every burden was yours. Some were parasites feeding off of your spirit. See, this isn't about, I'm talking about all masculine energy. Y'all stop playing. These are men, right? This is a man, y'all, an emperor who's dealt with parasites, y'all, emotional parasites. And whoever this is, this person has faced public embarrassment from a relationship, and they carry a lot of the fear and the guilt and the hurt from being publicly embarrassed. So I'm pretty sure they hide your ass then, because this ain't somebody that's gonna pop out with you because they too concerned with public embarrassment. But what does that mean? That's a damn thing, bitch. That ain't got shit to do with you. I wouldn't care. I ain't saying you supposed to care about this. I'm telling you what the problem is, because that shit that people got to heal and get the fuck over. Why? Because all you doing is evading karma. Get your confidence up. I'm with you, love, right? Because all you're doing is wasting time, y'all. Somebody is wasting time and not communicating and coming towards you, which is making them appear to be deceptive because they've dealt with other relationships that were parasitic. But let me tell you something, sir. Do you feel like she's a parasite? Because if she's not a parasite, then what the fuck is you doing? Like somebody over here looking at you like you a parasite, like you won't embarrass them just because they raggedy ass baby mama or ex-wife done embarrassed them. So now this is somebody who's definitely pushing you away because of this public embarrassment. Yeah, somebody was used to toxic relationships, y'all, at the bottom of the deck. But guess what? True love ain't toxic. True love don't hurt, right? Do you make mistakes? Yeah, right? Do you have challenging times? Yeah, right? But it's not a parasite, right? It's not parasitic. So whoever this is, they got to get out of this shit. What is this? Yeah, 4 of Swords. It's fear, y'all, anxiety. Yeah, Queen of Swords. And you could have had a conversation with this person and then walked away. 8 of Cups, y'all. Shit me. That thing say Queen of Swords, 8 of Cups. Somebody, you had a conversation and you walked away because that is justice. Why? Because this is your damn person, y'all. The Lovers and the damn 10 of Pentacles. But they over here in this damn Knight of Pentacles energy moving slow as hell. So somebody, you like, God damn, what the fuck is you doing? You got to read that map for 40 days? You're like, damn, you still looking at that map? You still trying to figure out what the hell it is that you want? Well, the Lovers and the 10 of Pentacles, y'all. So somebody needs to figure it out. But you were honest, y'all. With the Queen of Swords, 8 of Cups, you was like, yeah, I'm going to have to be honest with you. This I can't do, right? Can't nobody do this, y'all. Nobody wants that. That's what? One-sided relationships. The fuck is we doing? Don't nobody want no one-sided relationship. So what you really wanted, y'all, was justice. But how did you have to get the justice? 8 of Cups, walk away. Why? Because you want 6 of Pentacles, y'all. You want someone who is focused on giving you what? Reciprocity. But I'm telling y'all, this person has been hurt. 10 of Swords. I'm telling you, hurt. 10 of Swords. Somebody has absolutely been hurt, y'all. And this is why this person has not been able to communicate clearly that all they want, y'all, is fucking you. I'm talking about the devil to the 10 of Cups. This person right here don't want nobody but you. They are obsessed about having happiness with you. But they are allowing their past hurt, y'all, 10 of Swords, betrayal, to stop them from coming forward. What is this energy? Hold on, y'all. Let's switch decks. So much things to say. They don't know me. Yeah, nobody knows this person like you do. That's what I'm hearing. They don't know me. They don't know me. Like the people around your person, they don't even know them. Like they don't know the version of them that you get is what I'm hearing God say. Like nobody knows the version of this person that you get. What's the Ten of Swords? Yeah, false promises and trash. I don't make it up, y'all. I told you, your person has been dealing with trash ass people, y'all. I'm talking about the Ten of Swords, y'all, with trash and false promises. See, your person was involved with somebody that made a lot of false promises, or either they had their hand out a lot, y'all. See how this person got their damn hand out? That person was trash, y'all. I heard for the streets. Somebody is for the streets. Somebody was absolutely for the streets. And whoever this person is, yeah, that thing say put it on record. Corinne Bailey Ray. Oh, put your record on. I'm sorry. Put your record on, right? But let me tell you, y'all, somebody like, yeah, you got to make a decision. False promises. Maybe this person gave you false promises. Hell, maybe you had your damn hand out waiting on them to come and get your ass. Yeah, but they got a fear of commitment. I don't make it up. That thing say fear of commitment. Somebody has a fear of commitment, y'all, because they have so many parasites around them, and this person is holding on to that energy. This is why your relationship is one-sided. You dealing with a one-sided relationship because your person fears commitment because they've had a lot of damn parasites, y'all. Somebody done had people just trying to pull on them from every which way. Yeah, and it blindsided them. Somebody, your person don't trust easily at all. Like your person has been blindsided in many relationships. Like this is somebody who has had long relationships that hurt them and short relationships that hurt them, and because of that they don't trust. Like somebody doesn't trust. Someone has natural curly hair or natural like Sandy Brown curly hair. Somebody has a fear of commitment. All right, and it's building up though. Like the fear is building up. Yeah, and that's why they breadcrumb you, y'all. I don't make it up. That thing says breadcrumbing. This person breadcrumbs you because of their own trust issues is what I'm hearing God say. Ain't shit to do with you, y'all. This is somebody who literally, y'all, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. They working and focused on what it is that they want with you, y'all. Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Somebody absolutely want to focus on what it is that they want with you, but they are breadcrumbing you because they have trust issues and they've been blindsided by other people in their life, so much so that now they have a fear of commitment. Yeah, so now somebody got to figure out their priorities, y'all. I got a priority here. So somebody got to figure out their priority because right now they are depressed. Somebody, you dealing with someone who's going through depression. Somebody sitting at the house, y'all, in the dark. Yeah. They're trying to figure out how to make you a priority. But it's their own life is what I'm hearing. Somebody's depressed, though. I feel like you think somebody out hanging out and they in the house in the bed depressed, y'all. Somebody's depressed. What's depression? Yeah, I'm talking about it. I told you, this person ain't out partying, y'all. They are at the house lonely and depressed, right? But they got to figure out how to prioritize you in their life, y'all. That thing say priority, depression and loneliness, right? I'm telling you, this ain't somebody that's out at the club. They at the house. They just don't know how to prioritize their life. So then they be breadcrumbing you. All right, somebody, you and this person could have got off to a quick start, though. This is what I'm hearing. See, this was a union where everything was hot and heavy at first. I got a quick start here and nice person. Y'all could have met in the wintertime. Y'all could have went skiing. Y'all could have went on trips in the winter, right? You meet this person. Everything is great. It takes off. It gets to a quick start. But then this fear sets in, because I'm hearing somebody say, whoop, like you done put the brakes on, child. Fear steps in, and then you get breadcrumbing, y'all. That's all it is. Breadcrumbing is simply fear, y'all. It's fear. And it's the fear of letting you go, which is why you get one little crumb a day, right? Or it's literally, y'all, the fear of you leaving, which is why you get one breadcrumb a day. So what you got to realize is that if you accept the breadcrumbs, then they're never going to do what? Heal the fear. It's rooted in fear, y'all. Don't accept the breadcrumbs simply because you teach somebody that if this all you gonna give me, then I don't want that. If you want more than that, then stop accepting the breadcrumbs. If you keep accepting the breadcrumbs, they gonna keep giving them to you. Why? Because they don't want to lose you, but they don't want to commit either. Somebody has a fear of commitment. And if they do not want to commit to you and you accept the breadcrumbs, all you doing is saying, okay, I'll take that crumb. And then you got to ask yourself, why are you taking crumbs? Right? So that's a question. You have to ask yourself, I don't want the breadcrumbs, so why is you taking the crumbs, y'all? And let me tell you, if this is somebody who wants to be with you and you cut that shit off, if they really want to be with you, they'll come back. in a real way, is what I just heard God say. A lot of this stuff don't be real, y'all. It's just people that want to keep you in their life just because they lonely, right? And they know that if they send you that one text message, hey, big head, what you doing? You gonna respond. Don't do that shit. Don't respond to that. Nobody want that shit, y'all. I be telling people, like, I don't know, maybe it's the new age society we live in that people like texting and shit. I grew up in a society where we had phone conversations, y'all. Why? Because you can't tell people's intentions from text messages, y'all. And that's like this new age shit. You want to text people and then get mad about something you read, but you read it based on what you feel, y'all. So stop. You get into text conversations or text arguments with people, but let me tell you, you reading that shit in your voice, not theirs. So you reading something and you taking it, y'all, in a way that may not even be what it's meant, because it's not a personal conversation. So now y'all done had a whole blow up, not talking for weeks based on a text conversation. One person talking about, well, I ain't say it that way, or you took it that way. Well, you can only take it one way, y'all, when you doing text messages. That's why y'all got to pick up a damn phone and have conversations. Most people should be fucked up just because they don't communicate, y'all. And men, let me tell you, y'all relationships fucked up because you don't communicate. So you want people to read your mind and shit, y'all, and that's stupid. What you got to realize is that if you do not communicate with her and she lose her shit, what else is she supposed to do? There is no communication, right? So you got to realize that you got to be able to communicate clearly, whatever the fuck it is. But then you cannot be afraid of, because I'm telling y'all, that breadcrumb shit is really about you holding on, queens. And when y'all realize that don't nobody take breadcrumbs, shit, who the fuck do that, y'all? So you realize that they're breadcrumbing you because they really don't want commitment, but they really don't want to lose you. So then you got to figure out what you want. That's simple, y'all. The breadcrumbs ain't about them. The breadcrumb is really about you. Because I get that question all the damn time. Them breadcrumbs is really God saying, how long you gonna take this shit? 1044, y'all. The breadcrumbs ain't them. The breadcrumb is God saying, how long you gonna do this shit? Right? How long you gonna keep doing this? Like, what is you doing here, right? That's all it is. It's God testing you, y'all. I tell y'all, right? As you begin to heal relationships, certainly, Erykah Badu is your channel song, right? As you begin to heal certain parts of past relationships, y'all, when you meet your divine counterpart, really what they're doing is helping you integrate the lessons of the karmics, y'all. That's all it is. When you learn the lesson of the karmics, everything you didn't want in a motherfucker, right? Everything you didn't want in a motherfucker. Then you meet your divine counterpart. They're going to display some of those characteristics simply because God is testing you to say, hey, you going to take it from them? Hell no. You going to cut their ass off too. The fuck is we doing here, y'all? So somebody, you passing a test is what I'm hearing. All right, or you're learning how to pass the test. All right, y'all, let's get into the next message. This may be the last one. I'll see how I feel after this one. All right, but let's get into the next message. We are not even halfway to today's live goal, and I actually made it less. Now, 177 people. The goal is $2.99. That is 299 pennies. 299 pennies. Can you send the pennies? Thank you, Key. Thank you, Keontae. All right, somebody, you weren't looking for no love affair. That's what I'm hearing. Certainly, Erykah Badu. You weren't looking for no love affair. What is going on here? I think so. I ain't looking for no love affair. What is this energy? I like this deck right here, y'all, but I swear the same damn cards be coming out. It's a big ass deck. Let's see if I can change the energy up. I like this deck, but damn. Thank you, love. Thank you, G. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Camille. All right, y'all, let's get into this next message. I don't know. Somebody say, certainly not me. You ain't looking for it, child. The world is mine when I wake up. Say that, child. I saw glow up. Yeah, the world is yours, child. Every day you wake up. Thank you, y'all. Thank y'all so much. The world is mine when I wake up, child. All right, y'all, you ain't looking for no love affair. It's cuffing season, y'all. And somebody triggered by it. Let's see. What is this energy? That's all cuffing season and triggered. Somebody triggered. It's cuffing season. What is this? Yeah, false alarm, though. Unbreakable. All right, somebody, your relationship is under a false alarm. It is not time to panic. Somebody could have had an argument. I see somebody speaking. I see somebody fighting. Yeah. I feel like you feel like this is a situation. Okay, this is, yeah, I'm breaking a cycle. All right, somebody, you're in a relationship, right? It's a false alarm, meaning that whatever is going on between you and your person, it's a false alarm. Y'all gonna be fine. There was a conversation. I'm seeing an argument, child, because I'm seeing somebody screaming, child. Somebody's veins done popped out their face, y'all. And you had a conversation with this person feeling like you are situationally single. This done came out again, y'all. The first one was situationship. This one is situationally single, right? So this means that you are actually in a relationship. This is unbreakable, though, y'all. This man ain't gonna let you go. Stop playing. That thing say unbreakable. Somebody is just going through something in their life right now. See, I'm seeing a dark cloud over a divine masculine who's learning how to break some type of cycle in their own life. Somebody's breaking a cycle. And they're having to end certain relationships and certain hardships in their life. And it's actually taking them through a lot of adversity. Somebody, this could have been an argument with a child, I just heard. Like somebody, you had an argument with your child, right? But I'm still hearing false alarm, right? There's nothing that's going wrong. It's just that somebody's learning how to break harmful patterns of behavior in their own life. And because of that, the current situation has made you feel single. But this is a divine masculine who is breaking some type of cycle. What? I heard intuitive Kev, y'all. Hold on. What's the cycle? Shit, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's see what intuitive Kev talking about. Y'all know when we break out intuitive Kev deck, anything liable to come out. All right, somebody's breaking a cycle. All right, what is this cycle? Oh, child. Keita, what is this cycle, girl? What is this cycle? All right, y'all. Let's see. All right, somebody's breaking a cycle. All right, what is the breaking cycles? Damn, that came out. All right. Oh, okay. Priestess energy came out. All right. Hold on. You already know is what God said. The high priestess came out. What is this? Breaking cycles. Rising star. Okay. Wait a minute, y'all. So this is, I love this. Somebody, you finna get a new beginning. You broken some type of cycle against someone who was very mentally unstable. Somebody, this is a family relationship is what I just heard as well. Somebody, you got somebody around you who is mentally unstable. This is a mother or a grandmother. I'm saying somebody with gray hair. Somebody is mentally unstable around you and you are a rising star. God says, follow your third eye. Your third eye has been telling you something about this whole situation and you breaking some type of generational curse in your family. This is a separate message from what I was channeling. This is what I'm hearing separately for somebody. This is about your home and a family dynamic. And like I'm seeing somebody, you're a public speaker. I'm seeing somebody with a microphone, 77, 76, or 72 could be significant, right? And it's something about the 70s. Yeah, you definitely a 70s baby with all these 70s in here. And it's like now you're reaching the prime of your life. Like somebody, this is the prime of your life right now. Like somebody, you finna talk. Like, and I'm talking about with no filter, y'all. I'm saying a man and a woman. Like maybe y'all are meant to do something together where both of y'all speak candidly. Because even the rising star has a microphone and the no filter has a microphone. I actually feel like you and your person, both y'all are breaking some type of cycles and y'all doing it with your voice. Like somebody, he ain't got no filter, y'all. He telling somebody off. But then you are a rising star and you got a microphone too. So whatever this is, I feel like it's a dual lesson for both of you guys in breaking some type of cycle of control with the people in your lives. Mentally unstable, y'all. People be crazy as hell. Stop playing, y'all. People be crazy as hell. What is this energy? Yeah, block. I don't make it up, y'all. Somebody, you blocking people. He blocked them, you blocking them. I feel like this is both. I feel like this is you and your person, or this is for a man and a woman separate. Somebody is blocking people, y'all. Absolutely. That thing say block. 99. Somebody could be born in 99. Adam Lives in Theory is your channel song. Somebody is learning how to be themselves. Yeah. Somebody is standing up. They learning how to be themselves. Adam Lives in Theory, right? That's about growth. That's about maturity. All right, yeah, work. Somebody, you working on it. Your work is going to pay off is what I'm hearing. Like somebody, you could be working on a book or you working on something. Your work is going to pay off. I'm seeing somebody putting in the work and their effort and the labor of what it is that you're building. Somebody, you could definitely be a public speaker or you're doing something on a platform and it's going to grow. It's like all of the work that you've been putting on it, it's going to pay off. You just got to continue to keep putting in the effort. I put in the effort, yeah. Because whoever these people are, see, somebody in your family wants to keep you in bondage. Whoever this mentally unstable person is, yeah, this is an ancestor message. And this is an older person. This is an ancestor message. There's an older person in your family or your person's family. Take it how it resonates. But somebody wants to keep you in bondage because they know that you are the generational curse breaker. See, you are someone that was meant to break these cycles, y'all. And let me tell you, when you are that person in your life, everybody knows it, y'all. They know it when you're a child that you're the special one. They know it when you don't pay attention to people and you do what the hell you want to do, right? They know that you a break a cycle, y'all. People who break cycles, we don't just go along with shit. Hell no. We don't go along with it, y'all. So people, when they know that you are a generational curse breaker and you're going to break these cycles, you better believe they're going to try to keep you in bondage. Why? Because if they wanted the cycle broken, y'all, they would have broke it. Stop playing. If they wanted the cycles broken, they would have broke them. They perpetuate the cycle, y'all. Mental instability and bondage, y'all. So when people are perpetrating that same cycle, it's because they want that shit. Y'all stop playing. Some people like that shit. Somebody like to be stuck in stuff, y'all. They do. Right? They like to stay in that stuff, y'all. You leave their asses right there. So this is an ancestor message, y'all. Somebody's sending you evil eye. Someone is absolutely sending you evil eye because you are breaking cycles that they never wanted you to break. Y'all, somebody, this is your family and you rising. And it's something about what you're saying. Like somebody's being very truthful and honest about what it is that they want for themselves. And it's breaking some type of cycle, speaking your truth, authentic communication, right? Raw honesty. This is how I really feel. And I'm telling you, y'all, somebody, you telling people how you really feel and it's shaking them up, y'all. But they sending you a lot of evil eye. 85 could be significant or 86. Somebody wants to see you in bond. Y'all, I'll make it a karmic feminine. I told you. Somebody, you got a karmic feminine in your family who wants to see you quiet. They don't want you to say shit else. This person sending you evil eye. They crazy. They mentally unstable. And it is a karmic feminine. Hello. If that ain't plain, if God ain't make that shit plain, okay? So whoever this is, y'all, this is an ancestor message. All right. You are a priestess. Somebody, it's your vision. It's your insight, right? It is your awareness. Somebody don't want you to use your insight. They don't want you to walk in your priestess energy. They want to keep controlling you. They want to. And you got to block this person. If you have not, you got to block whoever this person is, y'all. You know, I heard something this morning and I always say this, y'all. I have had my cell phone number for 24 years. I'm going to change my number. And I always said I would never change my number. And it's not because I need to block people. It's because of the spam calls I get, y'all. Like, I get spam all day. But then God says also change your number because it's just time. And I have not changed my number, y'all, in 25 years. I'm changing my cell phone number. I don't want no damn body to even be able to get in contact with me. I'm changing my number today. So if you are watching me and you're a friend of mine, my number finna change. So, hey, I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm changing my number. God told me to change both of them. Your work cell phone number and your cell phone number, and only give it to people that you want to talk to. They won't even be able to get in contact with my shit. And I kept my number the same because you got kids. I own a business. I've owned my firm for 19 years. So I'm like, dang, I got my business. God say, don't. You got your client emails. If anybody need to get in contact with you, they know how to email you. I'm changing my number, both of them. Somebody that might be your message. Miss Siobhan, I'm so serious. I'm changing both of them today. I heard that shit so clear. I was in the tub taking my bath this morning. I get up every morning to take my bath. I was sitting in my bath this morning. I heard God say that shit so plain and clear. And I said, you right, because I don't give a fuck. And half the people, I keep them on D&D, y'all. Both my phones be on Do Not Disturb because I don't have one to talk to people no way. So now I'm just going to change my damn number and only give it to the ones that I actually want to talk to. If you ain't got my number, I don't want to talk to your ass. Simple. So that way I ain't got to keep my shit on D&D. All right? That is an ancestor message. Hello. All right. So somebody you do, though, you have y'all, I can't make it up. We are right back into the energy. Whoever this person is straight jealousy, y'all. Whoever this karmic feminine is that is sending you evil eye is straight jealousy, y'all. Somebody is jealous because of this, y'all. Where'd it go? this simply. See, let me tell you, when you put the work in and the efforts in, you're going to rise, y'all. That is God's promise to you. All you got to do, y'all, is put the work in and you will reap the rewards of what it is. Whoever this person is, they are jealous as hell. I'm talking about jealousy, envy, evil eye, mentally unstable, karmic feminine. All together right there, y'all. So I don't know. You got to block this person, y'all, because whoever this person is, they do want to keep you or your person in bondage. All right. This is an ancestor message. What else? I'm talking about an entity attachment, y'all. At the bottom of the deck. Y'all don't understand, y'all. People be... how much more we need, y'all? How much more confirmation do we need? This somebody mama, y'all, or grandma. I'm talking about mature woman that came out. Now I got mature woman. I told you, gray hair. Mature woman. Mentally unstable. Evil eye. Jealous. Karmic feminine. I can't make it up. All of them. All of them back to back. So, Shanice, God screaming at you. Look, your ancestors screaming. They are screaming. They done said, please hear me when I say. This is a mature woman who is mentally unstable. They are jealous. They sending you evil eye and they karmic as hell. All in order, y'all. I can't make it up. Your ancestors say block them, please. Because where you going, they can't go, y'all. This is somebody who's literally just trying to keep you attached, y'all. That's the entity attachment that's at the bottom of the deck. Literally, I saw rich girl at the split. Yeah, stop playing at the bottom of the deck, rich girl. And you moving on, y'all. And people don't like that. Somebody is upset. This bitch is obsessed with y'all. I cannot. She is obsessed. I'm talking about obsessed, y'all. Like somebody is obsessed with who you are, what you doing, your money, and you have moved on, y'all. And this person is whole obsessed with you. Oh my God. They obsessed with your divinity and your change. Yeah, see somebody, they obsessed with your divinity and your change. See somebody, your whole physical body done changed, child. Like maybe you used to wear a uniform or big old clothes. Now you dressing sexy or something. I don't know, y'all. But somebody it's the change that has taken place because you have accepted God, divinity and change, y'all. Simple, right? You have walked in your divinity and it has changed who you are. And whoever this person is, they don't like that shit, y'all. They try to keep your ass trapped, y'all. I see 929. Somebody could be born in 92, 83, 60 could be significant. This person could be 60 years old, y'all. I don't know, y'all. But whoever this person is, they're crazy as hell. They're crazy as hell. Yeah, it's exactly who you think it is, y'all. I just saw that thoughts. Damn, an entity attachment back at the bottom of the deck. I can't make it up. Whoever this person is, they got an entity attachment, y'all. Yeah, they do. And God is protecting you. See, this is somebody who I feel like they are... Ooh, this is a message for somebody. Somebody, your mama was always involved in third-party shit. She ain't never have a man of her own. And that's the problem, y'all. Somebody, you're protected. You've always been protected. Whoever this person is, they was always in third-party shit. And it's like now that you are learning and you're loving somebody, you could be married, right? You married and you and your person happy. Whoever this person is, they were always in third party stuff. They were never the main female is what I just heard. Never. They never been somebody's main female. This is somebody who was always somebody's side piece. Always. Like whoever this person is, they was always somebody's side piece. And now here you are whole protected, y'all. For real. Yeah. And they getting karma. Stop playing. Karma. Somebody is getting karma because they found themselves always, y'all, in third-party situations. So let me tell you something. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Stop playing. When people grow up, y'all, and they be in these third party, y'all know these damn women that always be somebody's side piece they whole damn life and never get married because you was always the third party. That's what this is, y'all. Somebody was always a third party and they never got into a healthy relationship of their own, and now they getting karma because here you over here whole protected walking in your divinity, and now you've changed who you are. And this person, y'all, they stuck and God done blocked access to you. Pretty wings, yeah. All right, I got occupation out here. Is this going to be a reading for career? Hold on, what's occupation? Yeah, ooh. Somebody, you might get a love offer from somebody you work with. Somebody you date, somebody you work with. I just heard that. Somebody, you might get a love offer from somebody you work with. Somebody you going to go to work on Friday on Valentine's Day, y'all, and you finna get a love offer. Somebody... I'm just telling you what I heard. Like somebody, I don't know, or somebody you work with might love you. What is this energy, y'all? Let's see. What's occupation with love offer? Somebody, you finna be happy. I ain't lying. Somebody, you finna be happy. Yeah, somebody tried to steal this from you. Okay, somebody, you finna get a love offer right now. This person could be a doctor. You could work with this person. That could be significant. Maybe their occupation could be significant. But I definitely see a love offer that's going to make you very happy. Somebody tried to steal this away from you, y'all. Somebody didn't want to see. Oh, this person could be a doctor. This person could be in the medical profession. Whoever this crazy person is, y'all, is what I just heard. This person could be a nurse or something or in that profession, y'all. Whoever this person is, though, they're trying to steal the love offer from you. That's what this is. Somebody didn't want you to get the love offer that you have coming in because they have always been a third party shit, y'all. Somebody knows that whoever you in a relationship with, you happy. Like you happy, and they know you finna get a love offer, and they wanted to make sure you didn't get it. All right, somebody wanted to make sure you didn't get the offer that's coming through. Yeah, but why not take a chance? Now I'm hearing a separate message back to my other person. I am still seeing a love offer that's going to come from someone you work with. Why? Because your channel song is Why Not Take a Chance. Adrian, someone's name could be Adrian, Ariana, Ariane, Archie. AA could be someone's initials. Yeah, take a chance on this person, y'all. Take a chance. Somebody, I feel like it's somebody that works with you. Take a chance on it. That's a separate message. All right, what else? Oh, shit. I got death magic out here, y'all. What the hell is this? What is death magic? Yeah, somebody's sending you evil eye, y'all. All right, somebody, you single, you are sexy, and you are successful. And you have ascended past someone who was very lustful. Somebody, you were dealing with somebody who had a lust demon. That's what I just heard. Somebody, your ex had a lust demon. All this person wanted was sex. Y'all stop playing. I got to cover that part up, child. All this, you were dealing with an ex. I heard somebody's ex got a lust demon. Thank you, love. Thank you. Right? Somebody ex got a lust demon, y'all. And this person has been sending you death magic, right? Because you are single, successful, and sexy. And you are ascending. This is somebody, you ain't attached to this person no more. Y'all, they was full of lust. Like, this is somebody you all they do is watch porn all damn day, pulling on their dick. Y'all know how these nasty ass men do. Watching this shit all day long, pulling on their damn dick. This damn person over here is sending you the evil eye, child, because you are ascending. You are what? Single, successful, and ascending, y'all. Somebody don't like it, child. Stop playing. You are a gift. I got a gift at the bottom of the deck, y'all. What is this energy? All right. Yeah. Hey, come on, queen. Unbothered, y'all. You are unbothered. And whoever this damn person is, girl, they trying to get you, child. And you are unbothered. God say, keep being unbothered, child. Keep being unbothered. Whoever this person, they ain't got a pot to piss in. This sound like that psychotic ex that came up earlier in the reading, y'all. Yeah, see, you are imbalanced, child. And you got a rich guy. I'm telling you, y'all. Different decks, same energy. You, because of your faith, girl, somebody you have prayed. You have prayed. You have prayed for what it is that you want, y'all. And guess what? Your karmic ass exes know when you getting it. Why? Because you ain't talking to they raggedy asses no more, y'all. You got to think. When you cut these motherfuckers off and you mean that shit and you ain't ever talking to their ass again, they know that you finna get something better, y'all. Your chakras are in balance. You finna get a rich guy because you prayed for it. And what you realize is that motherfucker was nothing you ever prayed for. You ain't prayed for a motherfucker that didn't give a fuck about you. You didn't pray for somebody that's gonna have you in third party. You didn't pray for somebody that's gonna be cheating on you. That is not what you prayed for, y'all. Somebody you getting what you prayed for. And that is what a rich, balanced man. Hello. Only upgrades from here. Say that shit. Damn Skippy Brown. Right? You are getting what you prayed for, y'all. What is that? A balanced spiritual man with money. Hello. I love it. And you finna get it. Yeah. And somebody, they just want to be your opposition, y'all. This could have been an abusive person, y'all. This could have been an abusive relationship. This person is your biggest opposition, and you a sweetheart, y'all. You are a sweetheart, but this person opposes the hell out of you, and you loving on yourself in this relationship, y'all. And whoever this is, they pissed off, y'all. They over here looking like this. Look, they over here looking like this, and you over here looking like this, y'all. When I tell you, this is some different energy, right? Different energy. So whoever this person is over here looking dumb, here you are over here, y'all, with a whole rich guy coming in who is spiritually balanced in their chakra system, y'all. I love it, right? So you're inviting in beautiful energy, and whoever this ex is stuck in lust with death magic, y'all. Stop playing. And you over here enamored. Why? Because you got a boss. Stop playing. Somebody, you got a boss. And they coming in, y'all, in the distant future. Talk about it, y'all. I'm talking about you got a boss coming in, y'all, and they are going to be what? Enamored with you. Why? Because they coming in, child. They traveling in. See that roll? Stop playing. Yeah, who is it? Your fucking divine masculine. Don't fucking play. Hello. Your divine masculine is coming in. Why? Because you ended some shit, y'all, with the karmic. That is your message. Hello. Girl, that thing say message. That is your message. And this motherfucker over here is in emotional pain. Stop playing. Emotional pain. Beat the hell up. Why? Because you ended shit, y'all. Don't nobody want no karmic ass. Who the fuck got time for that? This is your message. Emotional pain. And now you got a community. Family, y'all. Whoever this person is, they got a family. Stop that. That thing say community, abuse, children. Yeah, whoever this person is, they want to decipher your gift. All right, somebody, this is a warlock. Let's talk about it. I'm talking to a high priestess now. I'm talking to a spiritual warrior is what I heard. I'm talking to a spiritual warrior. Whoever this ex is, they had to set a whole community of people around you to abuse you, your children. Like all of this shit was a setup, y'all. All of this was a setup to keep you stuck. And let me tell you, it was your gift, y'all. Somebody wanted to squander your gift. Somebody wanted you to use your gift to benefit them. Let me tell you, y'all, about an intuitive woman. An intuitive woman, y'all, will lead a man into straight abundance, right? You will be pouring into them. You'll be doing all of that. Why? Because you are spiritually gifted, especially if you read, y'all. If you read and you are an empath and you're very intuitive, whoever you attach yourself to, they are automatically going to come up. Why? Because you're going to lead them. You're going to guide them. King, take that contract. No, don't take that contract. Okay, do this. Okay, don't do that, right? So these karmic ass warlock motherfuckers that be attached to you, they know that your energy is abundant, y'all. They know your energy is abundant, so they attach themselves to you so that they can come up off of your energy, y'all. Believe me, they want all your gifts for themselves. This person is an abuser. I feel like this person is married or they're in a house with somebody else, y'all. Children and everything are involved, and they simply wanted you for your gift. Literally. Now you got unexpected money. Why? Because you are a star seed, y'all. You are a star seed. And when you realize who you are, they are what? Parasites. Say that shit, babe. So when these people are parasites, guess what God do, y'all? Hold up your money. They do. God gonna hold up your money when you attach to parasites, because if you had money, y'all, you would give it all away to them. Let's be clear. These people are parasites. All they want is your money. Karmic men and karmic women are energy vampires, and all they want is your money. And you are a star seed, y'all. So God will hold up your money so that you can purge yourself of this karmic energy, so that then when you get your blessings, they are your blessings. 10-10. Say that shit. All right, somebody, you finna get it. Unexpected money, because you are a star seed. And whoever this person is, y'all, stop playing back to back. Girl, that thing brought me chills, y'all. Woo, we got what? Twin flame soulmate. Somebody, you got it. Whoever you with, your person, if you with them or if you not. And let me tell you, y'all, the fake motherfuckers always know it, y'all. Them damn karmics that be talking about you, they twin flame and all of that stuff. They be trying to attach themselves to you to do what? Steal your destiny. Because when you are a twin flame, guess what? You are. It don't mean they are. The idiot that told me I was a twin flame. I am a twin flame, but I ain't your twin flame. Let's be clear. I with my king, and it ain't that motherfucker. Hello? So what you got to understand, y'all, is twin flame soulmates. This is you, not a person. It's not a person. It's you. And when you become that, you get that. But these karmic motherfuckers, 1111 all day, y'all. These karmic motherfuckers will swear they your person. Come telling you they your person. And you over here talking about, what is you talking about? What? Right? So this journey can be very confusing, y'all, to a lot of people, because there are several soulmates Let's talk about it, right? You will meet several soulmates, y'all. That don't mean it's people you're supposed to be with, right? These mean that these are people that are in your life for a lesson. Some will stay forever. Some y'all married to soulmates. That's why y'all get along good. Y'all friends, right? These are people you have kindred souls with, and you will have these relationships, y'all, but they all come with lessons, and some of them are temporary lessons for you to walk away. Some are permanent. This is completely different. Your twin flame is your mirrored soul. A warlike motherfucker that don't believe in God cannot be your twin flame if you are someone who believes in God. That's stupid. Someone of low moral character cannot be your twin flame if that's not who you are. Your person is the direct mirror of your soul. So unless you a cheating two-timing motherfucker, then that ain't your twin flame, y'all. Those are situations and circumstances that you go through and you grow through them. And when you grow, Grow, you look down and them motherfuckers still what? On the ground. Stop playing, right? So what you gotta realize is this person here, they gonna grow with you, y'all, because your soul and they soul ain't gonna let one get away from the other. It's not. Your soul ain't gonna let your person get away from you, and your person's soul not gonna let you get away. Y'all gonna go back and forth. Y'all gonna learn difficult lessons. Y'all gonna heal y'allself, and y'all gonna continue to move forward. This shit here is a failure to launch, right? When you deal with these karmics, right? Karmic twin flame or false twin flame is what I call it. False people, y'all, who want to be your person because they know what God has for you, y'all. Stop playing. These warlocks know your future. They've been praying on you for years, y'all. Some of these people you knew since childhood. That's why you feel like they supposed to be with you, because y'all known y'all each other since y'all was 18, because y'all grew up together. Hell no, y'all, they karmics. That's just been around a long time because you didn't learn the lesson. Somebody, you had to learn a 30-year lesson. A 30-year lesson of what? Karmics, y'all. And it's not that these people around you because they meant to be. They around you because you have not learned the lesson and released them. And if you do not release them, hell yeah, they always around. So then you can't be talking about, well, I've been with this person 30 years. It got to be my twin flame. No, it's a karmic. And you just didn't learn the lesson. And when you learn the lesson, you let that shit go. And what you get? Your true king or queen. But you got to let the karmics go. That's somebody's message, y'all. We in the energy today, y'all. Let's get one more out. I think we'll do one more, y'all. We having fun, even though I'm hungry. Dang, somebody order me some McDonald's to the DoorDash. I can't give y'all my address on live, though. I'm hungry. I gotta order me some breakfast, y'all. I'm hungry. Hell, after channeling like this, y'all, I think I want me some chicken and waffles from Metro Diner. I need some protein. I want some damn chicken and waffles from Metro Diner. Y'all got me over here channeling like a mad woman, child. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, y'all? It's all love and light. Y'all, we having fun, child. Let me get y'all one more message before I get out of here. All right, I think I want to use my, we'll use this deck. All right, let's use the Divine Headquarters. All right, Divine Headquarters. Girl Scout cookies. I love the lemon ones, y'all. Oh my God. The lemon Girl Scout cookies are so good. I love the lemon ones. The Girl Scout came by the house the other day, y'all. We bought 5 boxes. The kids like they call them Caramel Delights. When we grew up, they was called Samoas. Stop playing, right? Now they call them Caramel Delights. So the kids got those, the shortbreads, Thin Mints, and I think I like the lemon ones. Yeah, and they got a new one, y'all, called cookies and cream or something. Girl, yeah, they call the Samoas Caramel Delights now. I guess people couldn't pronounce the name, y'all. I don't know. They couldn't pronounce it because when I was growing up, they was called Samoas. But now they call Caramel Delights. All right, y'all, let's get into this last message, y'all. We're going to go and channel this out. All right, somebody is seeing something clearly. All right, I got seeing clearly. All right, somebody could have been set up, y'all. I just saw a trap. Somebody saw a trap that somebody set up for them. Yeah, I got spiritual warrior. Somebody, you a spiritual warrior. And now you see clearly something, though. This could be for masculine or feminine. I got spiritual warrior and seeing clearly. So somebody sees something clearly. Yeah, girl, because your channel song is All That I Am. Someone's name could be Marlo, Mario, Mary Jo, Mira. All that I am when I'm around you is all that I want to be. Oh shit, y'all. Oh no, somebody see clearly, girl. They all that thing say all that I am when I'm around you is all that I want to be. Okay, y'all, somebody seeing something clearly, child. We got spiritual warrior. I got wealthy woman at the bottom of the deck. What is seeing clearly? All right, what's seeing clearly? Oh yeah, somebody sees clearly the devil energy that they've been dealing with, y'all. Somebody been fighting the devil, y'all. That thing say the devil energy, but this is a spiritual warrior, right? So whatever this is, y'all, stop playing. You got it, okay? Because I got spiritual warrior, but what you've been fighting is devil energy, y'all. That's what this is. Somebody, your journey has been a difficult journey. And I tell people, y'all, you know, depending on your spiritual ranking, some people's journeys ain't easy, y'all. You know, you be doing spiritual warfare, y'all. Let's be clear. So some people you come in contact with, these people fighting against you. They fighting against your wealth. They fighting against your abundance. They fighting against your relationship, y'all. And a lot of times this is spiritual warfare. It's not a relationship, y'all. It is spiritual warfare. And when you realize it, all you doing is what? Going to war, child. Stop playing. You better get prayed up. That's all I can tell you. All right, somebody, you got to get prayed up because this is spiritual warfare. Yeah, I got the thinking woman. All right, somebody, you got somebody on your mind. But he been at war. That's what I'm hearing. Like he see clearly now. Somebody else can't wear glasses. But yeah, you sitting here thinking about him, y'all. But this joker here, he been at war with the devil, child. What is this devil energy? Yeah, somebody could have lost their job since y'all ain't been together. Or somebody's going through financial difficulties. They at war though. Somebody, this is a king. He is a spiritual warrior. Let me tell you something, y'all. You don't have to worry about your king not coming out of whatever they in. You don't have to worry about it, y'all. You don't. They are spiritual warriors just like you are. You have to give them the space, y'all, to war that shit up on their own. You cannot always be the covering. You cannot always be the one praying. You got to back up and let them learn how to stand up, y'all, and listen to God. The only time men got to fight against stupid stuff in this world is because they not listening to God. And they got to be able to see clearly, meaning that they got to go to war for themselves. Stop being the one going to war. Stop being the one. Pray from afar. Say that shit, Linda. Yes, pray, y'all, but pray from afar because you have to teach them how to go to war for themselves. Why? Because they got to see the devil, y'all. Who is the devil? Family, friends, exes. All of these people are devil energy, y'all. People who are in low vibrational, toxic 3D energy, flashing money and temptation, y'all. Money and temptation. And until they can see that clearly, they can't fight it. So now you in a whole marriage or a relationship with somebody who does not know how to do what? Go to war? Oh, child, y'all shit about to be hard as hell. The reason relationships and unions are attacked, y'all, is because people don't want to see two together. Why? Because one can chase 1,000. Two can chase 10,000. When you come together with your person, it is infinite abundance. God blesses two. God blesses duality. And whether that's a partnership or a marriage, whatever it is that you desire, when the two come together, God blesses it. But that means you got to go to war, y'all. That's why the divorce rate is high. That's why people ain't together. It ain't got shit to do with anything other than what? Greed and selfishness. What is that? The devil energy. All it is, y'all, the only thing that keeps people separate in this world is money and greed. I get it on my own. I don't want to share with nobody. Well, whatever the dumb shit is that people tell themselves not to be in relationships. But what you telling yourself is that you don't trust God and you don't want abundance because God blesses union. Noah ain't put shit 2 by 2 for no reason if you want to believe in Bible shit, but I believe in duality. So it don't matter what you believe in. One thing you cannot dispute is duality. That it is masculine and feminine and everything. And you need the both to be whole. Not 2 men, 2 women. It don't matter. It's masculine and feminine. And you just need both, y'all. Somebody got to be in masculine energy. Somebody got to be in feminine energy. Y'all come together and God blesses that. Right? But you got to be able to do it. And you cannot do it without what? Discernment. Right? Who is the discernment? She is, retards. She is your discernment. She is the chosen one. She is after God's heart, right? She is the divinity. She is your discernment. But your ass want to go over there and make all the decisions on your own without consulting her. And now your ass done ran into a brick wall because she's never going to lead you astray. Your queen is never going to lead you astray. But if you cut her out of your life, then you ain't got no discernment. So now your ass over here trying to go to war and make decisions. Stupid. You over here trying to fight a whole battle in this world, right? The kings are showing up going to war in the 3D, yet you will not allow your lady to be with you so that you can see clearly. Why? Because she is the discernment, y'all. That's stupid. What you got to realize is that she the one praying. Your ass ain't getting up every morning listening to God. Your ass out there working and trying to get it, which is fine. But then you need to connect yourself to somebody who is listening to God, because she is your discernment and she is going to tell you, right? Yes, take that. No, don't do that. Yes, you should go over here. No, that might not be a good idea. Don't leave right now. Something in my energy ain't sitting right. Wait an hour, right? She is your discernment. I guarantee you, for every man that's listening to me, if you had a good woman that gave you advice, you wouldn't have made the decisions that you made. Stop playing. So every time you made a bad damn decision in your life, every time you did something stupid, I can guarantee you, you did not have a queen that you consulted, because she is never going to let you do something stupid. So when you ran your ass out the house to go something dumb, I bet you didn't ask her what she felt about it, because she would have said, babe, don't do that. Don't put yourself out there for them. Don't go over there and do that. You finna lose yourself in it. You finna this. You finna that. Nah, y'all want to run y'all asses out there with no damn discernment and then be mad when the world hands you your ass. The world will hand you your ass every day as a man, because you running out into the world without what? Discernment. And all the world is doing is what? Handing you your ass every day. Right? Every day. That shit coming right back. I'm talking about the world handing you that shit. Why? Because you are uncovered. Your queen covers you just like you cover her. That thing say power couple, y'all. Stop playing. Hello. Right? When you create a power couple, that is simply y'all two working together. She ain't trying to control or run you. She trying to help you be your best person. He ain't trying to control you, queen. He's trying to make sure you can stand alone when he not there to protect you. Let me be clear, y'all. I told y'all, one of the most valuable lessons that my king has taught me is how to stand on my own. Because I'm traveling, I'm moving things, I'm going here, I'm going there. He can't always come with me. So he has to teach me how to be on alert, watch my shoulder, don't put your shit down, babe. Somebody behind you, right? Watch yourself. Why? Because he cannot always be there. When God is ascending the both of you, there will be times that one got to go without the other than the other. He going to be there sometimes he won't. So what you got to realize is he is teaching you, queen, how to do what? Stand on your own. What are you teaching him? How to come out of the world. Stop playing. And that is a power couple. That's a power couple, right? He is teaching you how to stand on your own. You are teaching him how to come out of the damn world. Simple. Right? That is a power couple. So somebody sees clearly though. Yeah, girl, because you've been praying. Girl, I love it. Girl, that thing say praying woman. Somebody, you've been praying. And because you've been praying, yeah, you finna get it, y'all. God has a gift, special delivery for you. Put I received the gift in the comments. Yeah, somebody, you got a gift coming right from God. And somebody now sees clearly that you are the gift, y'all. See, a lot of times, y'all, kings have to be able to see who you are, right? Ouch, I hit my funny bone, y'all. That ain't funny. Ouch. Oh, shit. All right. Somebody, your person sees clearly, y'all, that you are a gift. And let me tell you, y'all, most people don't. They don't see it. They don't know, right? They feel like, is this shit real? Right? Like, is this shit real? Is she really this nice? Well, yeah, because you a praying woman, y'all. See, the thing about praying women is this, y'all. We have mild temperaments. For the most part, we happy, y'all. Like, we happy, we love it, we peaceful. Now, don't get our timer wrong. You might get cussed out, right? But for the main part, we good, calm, peaceful ass people, y'all. We live our life. We don't bother nobody. We damn sure ain't stalking you and doing all of that dumb shit. But what they don't realize, though, is that you are a gift. And you cannot look at a gift, y'all, that God has sent you and not see the value of the gift. And somebody, that's it. Like, your person has to clearly see that you are a gift. And if your person sees you as a liability, as a distraction, as all of these negative things that the world tells you about women, right, then guess what? They're never going to see you as a gift. So somebody, now your person clearly sees, though, that you are a gift from God. Why? Because you're a praying woman. The fuck? Your mama ain't praying for you. Stop playing. That bitch ain't got no prayer life. Your grandma them ain't praying for you. If she raised in hell, stop playing. My grandma be praying for me. Your grandma is a demon. Stop playing, right? So when you realize that, nah, your daddy ain't praying for you, your mama ain't praying for you, who the fuck praying for you? She is, stupid. Right? She is. Right? So what you gotta realize is them prayers that's keeping your ass elevated, escalated, and leveled the fuck up is her prayers, y'all. Stop. Somebody, you attached to a praying woman, and you got to be able to see that a praying woman is what, y'all? A gift from God. Because let me tell you, was your karmic ass ex praying for you? Was your karmic ass ex making sure that you was good with God? Not your money, not your bank account. Are they making sure you good with God? Are they concerned with your soul or your pockets, men? Because that's the men. You want a bitch that needs her bills paid and shit, right? But is she concerned with your soul? Don't nobody care about no Birkin bags and shit. We buy our own shit. We real queens, right? We are concerned with what? Your soul. A real woman is, right? I love that. I love that. I love that. My woman's name means gift from God. I love it. That's how they lose us, great women. Yeah, y'all, I'm telling y'all, men lose great women, but let's be clear, y'all. Women lose great men. If you cannot see your person as a gift from God, then you're going to lose them regardless, y'all. Let's be clear. If God blesses you with someone and you do not value them, God's going to take them away. So let me tell you, women, y'all got some kings out here that are real kings, but you don't value them as a king. All you can see is the mistakes they've made, right? All you can see is the brokenness of their past and of their childhood, and you don't see the king. So if you don't see the king in him and he moved the fuck on, when your eyes open, you gonna be done missed him, right? So it goes both ways, y'all. So you gotta be able to do what, y'all? See the God in people and realize that God ain't in everybody. So once you can tell the difference between this, you good, y'all. You good. Once you can tell the difference between the people who are a gift from God, y'all, and this damn devil energy, then you good. That part. Ain't no king cheating and doing all of that shit, y'all. Now, let me tell you this, though, right? Let me tell you. If you are dealing with a king who is a king, what defines a king, y'all? Because there are different things. This deck is called Divine Headquarters Oracle by Mystic Beauty. This is one of Mystic Beauty decks. Divine Headquarters Oracle. I don't know if she still makes these. I've had these for a while. They might still be on her Etsy shop. All right? But let me tell you, y'all, because there is a misconception, y'all. There's a misconception. Kings are men, y'all, who work. They got good jobs. They take care of their kids, right? They're still broken though, y'all. So let me tell you, you could be with a king that cheat on you, depending on how his trauma is, y'all. I'm not gonna say, because that's trauma, right? Cheating on somebody isn't the measure of a man. Cheating on somebody is the measure of your fucking hurt. Let's be clear. Because you got good men who are kings. They work, they provide, they profess, and they absolutely love you. But their brokenness, they might cheat. So I ain't gonna say that kings don't cheat. No, they may. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But what I tell you, this is hurt people. So when you are dealing with somebody, because you could be a whole queen, y'all. You could be with a queen who is doing her shit. She working, she take care of her shit, but she is unhealed, meaning that she's still dealing with insecurity. So she could be entertaining other people because of her own insecurities. Peasants, y'all, are people who don't work, they ain't got jobs, they don't give a fuck, they want you to pay their bills, they toxic and they low vibrational. We don't deal with peasants, but you can be with a king or a queen, both, who are unhealed, which means they are unawakened, which means they may do all of that stuff, y'all. Is it considered cheating if you all have an understanding? No, hell no. If you got an understanding, that ain't cheating. That's between you and your person. Right, whatever y'all understanding is, I don't deal with that. As long as you and your person got to understand it ain't cheating. That's between you and them, shit. All right, but you got to understand that there are always two sides to people, and I just don't want people. That's an open relationship, yeah. Like, it's just an open relationship. That ain't cheating, right? But what I want you to understand is this, though, y'all. I'm gonna tell you like this, because y'all know I don't give a fuck. Open relationships, is that a king or a queen behavior? I don't know. Right? I'll let y'all decide that, right? Because I ain't sharing my body with a bunch of damn people, y'all. If you are a real queen, I don't know nothing about kings. I can't talk for them. I don't talk for me. If you are a real queen, you don't want multiple people up in your yoni. Stop playing. Stop playing. That is your whole sanctuary. So we don't do no open relationships as queens. We don't. Don't nobody sleep with multiple people, y'all. That is your abundance. Shit, me. I channel through my sacral chakra. So do you feel like I'm going to be trying to channel for y'all and I done had 17 people up in there? That's dumb as fuck, y'all. That is your creative energy. Your sacral energy, y'all, is your creative energy. So when you go allowing all of these people to take part of your creative energy, all you doing is spreading yourself thin. Now, you can't even create and do what it is that God is telling you to do. Why? Because you spreading your sacral energy all over the place. You can have whatever understanding you want in your damn relationship, but you got to realize this. You are spreading that shit all over everybody. So whether that's, I'm hearing an alarm went off, y'all. I was literally hearing an alarm. A car alarm was going off outside. So what you got to realize, y'all, is that you can do that. But then are you really a king? And are you really a queen? If you feel the need to sleep with multiple people, are you really a king or are you really a queen? Because the value of what you house in your sacral energy is valuable. Right? It's valuable. So even if you're a king and you want to go sleeping with a bunch of people, well, let me tell you, I bet you ain't sleeping with all queens because ain't no queen gonna let you do that shit. So that means now you giving your energy to what? Peasants. So now because you want to be poly or open relationship, you can do all of that, y'all. I do not judge. I don't give a fuck what you do. But you got to realize this. Everybody you lay your ass down with is a part of you now. So this bitch that you fucking, and now you done went and dealt with this one, and now you done went and dealt with that one. You got all of this toxic ass energy all up in you now, sir. That's all I'm going to tell you. So you can go be with whoever you want in this open relationship, but what is open is your soul. And all of it is coming out. All of it. You giving a little bit of this one here, a little bit of soul to this one over here, a little bit of soul to this one over here. And what you're supposed to be doing, sir, with that energy is what? Building your legacy. Men ain't supposed to be using their sexual energy either, y'all. That's why men who are athletes don't have sex before games. That's why men who are in training don't waste their sacral energy, y'all. That is still your energy that is meant to build off of, y'all. So let me tell you, real men, they celibate. Real kings, they celibate because they understand their sexual energy just like queens do, right? So when you understand that, you don't want to sleep with nobody. You don't want no damn body because you understand the value of what it is that you giving away through your body. And when you understand that shit's valuable, then guess what? Everybody can't get it, y'all. So the only time you go sleeping with people, y'all, literally is because you don't understand your value. Simple. If your shit was worth $1 million, would you give it away for free? Right? Simple. I love that, Jafari. I love that. If your shit is worth $1 million, would you give it away for free? Right? Or would you give it away to somebody who don't even understand the value? Right? When you understand the value of what you have to offer sexually, y'all, orgasms are meant to manifest. See, that's the thing. Like, the world don't teach you what you're supposed to do with sexual energy. Sexual energy ain't for you to have an orgasm and feel good, and now you just gonna go, what do you do? I got one off. Now I'm good. No. Like, sexual energy is sacral energy, and sacral energy is the energy you manifest on. If you are intimate with your real kingdom spouse, at the time y'all finna hit it together, you supposed to envision money, your future, right? What it is that y'all building together. You are supposed to take every orgasm between you and your real person, right? Your husband, your wife, your life partner, or your God-given spouse. And when y'all hit that point together, y'all are supposed to be visualizing everything that you want. You manifest off of orgasms. Y'all don't study shit. Y'all just be thinking it's just fun and shit. I done pop one off. That's why men that masturbate all day long, stupid as fuck. They ain't got shit. Because all your energy is on the couch, on the sofa, and in that paper towel. Stop playing. It is. All your abundance is on the floor, dummy. The fuck? All your abundance is on the floor. And all you doing is pulling that shit out all day long and getting nothing from it. Because that's not what it's meant to be, y'all. That's stupid as hell. All right. So when you realize that, you stop doing that shit, y'all. People don't value themselves and they don't study. I tell you, I ain't got to tell my kids not to fornicate because they're going to die and go to hell. I tell my kids don't fornicate because their body is a vessel. And the people you lay down with, you get parts of them and you carry that shit with you. Do you want to carry this motherfucker with you all your life? No, don't fuck them then. That's what I tell my kids. All right. That's what I tell my kids, right? You ain't got to die and go to hell if you have sex. But you lay down with that motherfucker, you finna get what? A sexually transmitted demon, a baby that you stuck with for the rest of your life, STDs that you could be stuck with for the rest of your life, or just that soul tie that will have your ass bound up forever, y'all. So what you got to realize is that you ain't got to tell your kids that. Tell them the truth about their sexuality. Tell them the truth about the value of their sexuality. They ain't gonna go sleeping with people. That little boy that was talking sweet in her ear ain't gonna do shit to my baby girl because she know better than that. She'll be like, nigga, please. I'm getting in my car and driving away. Hello? Right? Because you teach your kids standards and you teach them their value. Can't nobody sweet talk her panties off because she don't give a fuck. She know who she is, y'all. So when your girls and your boys know who they are, they don't be spreading their energy around like that. My son don't play that. My son don't have girlfriends in and out my house and girls and shit. Hell no. My son know his value. And I'm telling you, men, if you proud that you was having sex at 9, 10, and 11, you were abused. Sorry. Right? I have talked to too many men that wear it as a badge of honor that y'all was having sex at 9, 10, and 11. No, you were being molested because you're a child. And any damn body that was playing with your ass at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, all of those are too young. So all that means is you were molested and you felt like that shit felt good. So you don't want to admit that you were molested because you was not having sex with no damn body at no 9, 10, 11, 12. You stupid. And now you dealing with that sexual trauma the rest of your life, y'all. That's sexual trauma. So these damn men that having sex early as hell, right? And they over here saying, I was having sex with my teacher. No, you were creating sexual trauma. And now you can't have a healthy relationship with a regular ass woman because your ass been pulling on your dick since you was 12. Seriously, y'all, you would be with men that can't even get that shit up because they be watching porn and pulling on their dick all the time, y'all. So what you got to realize is that shit is not healthy. It's not healthy. And when you realize that it ain't got shit to do with sin, it got the fact to do with it's not healthy and it's something wrong with your ass. And it's sexual trauma. And men just be over here thinking they the man because you start having sex early. Yeah, no, you dealing with sexual trauma because at 9, 10, and 11, you don't know nothing with the emotions that you feeling with that sex. Stop playing. You can't even deal with it. You can't even deal with it, y'all. You are a child. Your brain is a child, right? You are a child. I don't give a fuck. And people be like, oh, my babysitter was 16 and I was 11 and she raped you, stupid. Sorry, y'all. But it's real. That's real, y'all. All right, somebody getting a wake-up call. All right, somebody, this finna be the last message. Somebody, you finna get a call. I got up all night, 11:11. All right, somebody was up last night, y'all. Somebody's receiving a wake-up call. You finna get a message, yeah. Somebody, your person, this is your person, y'all. God got them in spiritual jail. Somebody, your person in spiritual jail, they are because they were still in your light, y'all, but they was taking that shit back. Let me tell you what this looks like, y'all. When you meet your divine counterpart, right, and they aren't ready for what it is that God has. Because this ain't you. Let's be clear. Don't nobody choose this. Nobody chooses when you going to meet your person and when God going to say that's your person. Nobody chooses that, y'all. And that's what you got to realize. When it happens, it just happens. And when it happens, you got to be ready for it or you got to get ready for it. Well, most people, y'all, they don't want to get ready for it. So they will stand around you as an earth angel, but they will steal your light, y'all, and then they go back into the world. What does that look like? You spend time with your man or your woman, then they go back with their toxic ass friends. Now, everything that they building with you has now been defiled because they taking that shit back, y'all. So whether that is a old lifestyle, old friends, hanging out, whatever it is, you cannot steal the light of the angel and then take it back. Somebody is in spiritual prison, y'all. This is your person. This is the same power couple energy we talking about. But let me tell you, it will happen, y'all, unexpectedly, really, because they don't understand it. Like the divine masculine don't understand that he can't come around you, feed off your energy, your love, and your light, and then go back to his old world and keep doing that shit, y'all. So when they keep doing that, God said, all right, we finna lock this shit down. So somebody, your person is in spiritual lockdown. They are. They've been sending you a lot of messages through music, but what God is showing them is that they showed up in your life like any other energy vampire did. And this is someone who knows, y'all, that you've been connected to energy vampires. So why would you come along and do the same thing that other people have done? So when that happens, y'all, you don't have to worry about it. God will put their ass in spiritual jail. Why? Because this is a high priest. This man know, y'all, this is your king. He damn know he is a high priest. But let me tell you, when they have, 1 foot in and 1 foot out. 1 foot in, y'all, 1 foot out. So when they got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, they over here with you because they want to be there. They love your light. They drawn to your light. But then they take it back and they go to their old world. What is that? Old friends, old relationships, baby mamas, all of that negative shit. And they come to you and they go back. And they come to you and they go back. You ain't got to worry about it, y'all. God gonna step in. Cut. It's a wrap on that scene. Say that shit, Chastity. Cut. You don't have to, queens. God will. God will cut that shit and put their ass in spiritual prison because they know better, y'all. This somebody that know better. They are a high priest. So whoever this is, y'all, they in spiritual prison. They are, because they know. And they were taking your light and they were taking it back, y'all. They were taking it back. When God tells you you got to come from among them, that's what that means, y'all. All it means is that either you're going to be over here in a committed relationship with this person, right? Or you going to take your ass over here into the darkness. Whatever it is, it's a choice. So let me tell you, every time they come into you, right, and then they go back, but you let them come back, that's your choice, right? That's your choice. So guess what you got to do? Stop letting their ass come back. Right? You ain't got it. If somebody coming in, they spending time with you, y'all happy, and then they disappear for weeks at a damn time, and then you like, well, damn, because they done took all that light you gave them, y'all. They living off your light. Your light made people feel happy. Your light brings people peace. Your light brings people clarity. Your light, y'all, brings people success and abundance into their life. And then you let them come back. Which is the best choice? Don't let them come back ever until they ready. Because I ain't saying don't let people come back, like meaning ever. I mean, don't let them come back, y'all, until they are ready to be in your life consistently. How do you know that? Because they will come in with a fucking apology. Simple, y'all. People that cannot apologize for coming in and out of your damn life and not being present and not supporting you, and they don't apologize, it means they ain't sorry, y'all. And if they ain't sorry, why the fuck you letting them back? If they don't come back in the first, it's 11:44. Y'all put it in the comments. 11:44. If they do not come back and say, hey, man, I realize that what I've been doing ain't right. The way I've been showing up ain't right. The way I've been inconsistent isn't right. If they show up with that, then guess what? Now you can say, okay, then what you plan on doing about it? And if they don't do nothing about it, leave their asses out there, y'all. But it's the back and forth that is created. And it's created because you accept it. You can't create something that you don't accept, right? So they can't come back and forth. There is no back and forth if you don't let them come back, right? So that's when you have to make the decision, say, hey, all this back and forth, I ain't with it. Stay your ass over there. If, big ass if I'm available when you ready, then we might can do this thing. If I'm not, Godspeed, right? Because God ain't gonna make you wait on somebody to figure out what they want, but you do not let people come in and out, y'all. All right, let's get to some closing messages. All right, let's get you some closing messages. All right, y'all, I hope y'all have an amazing day. My next live will be Friday, Valentine's live, y'all. So I'm sure we'll do all love messages on Friday as well. All right, Friday, 9 a.m. All right, will be my next live. Thank you guys so much. Did we meet today's live goal, y'all? Did we meet it, moderators? I think we did. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Okay, we met today's live goal. Did we get a winner for the free reading, moderators? Did we get a winner for the free reading? All right, let me get you guys, since we did a lot of love today, y'all, let me get you some love advice first, and then we'll get you higher messages. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Let me get you guys some love advice. All right, we're going to do love advice, and then I'm going to do your spiritual guidance, and we finna get out of here, right? So we know what it is, y'all. The energy is love. Valentine's Day is coming up Friday, and it's more about astrology as well. So definitely, I'm telling you, y'all, the 17th to the 22nd is what they're considering a soulmate portal. All right, so if you with your person, this is a good time to lock that shit down, y'all. Stop the arguing, stop the pettiness, y'all, and just lock it down and decide what you want to do moving forward. If you are single, get out the house, y'all, because you can meet your person in a grocery store over that time period, right? If that's what you desire. All right, love advice. All right, love advice. All right, yeah. Law of attraction. I love it. All right, it says you have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. Always remember that, y'all. And remember this, you manifest who you are. Thank you, right? You get who you are. So stay positive, y'all. Stay uplifted. Stay high value, high frequency so you can get it. That's the law of attraction. You ain't, see, most people that don't want to be with nobody is because you feel like some low vibrational motherfucker finna come along. When you know that you've raised your vibration, why would God match you with somebody that's low vibrational, y'all? That's about you truly having faith and believing in God. When you, number one, know who you are, right, and you have overcome those, you are absolutely open to love. Why? Because you know you're going to get the love that you attract now. You just have to demand your worth. Say that shit, Crystal, right? And don't accept anything else, y'all. If somebody comes in and they ain't, showing up like they supposed to be, it's simple, y'all. No. Would you like a second date? No. Right? Do you want to go on a second date? No. Right? You know if it's something you want to deal with, y'all, and you don't have to give people several dates. I say this, go out, meet people, right? And you gonna tell why, because you're different. You're no longer that person that used to date crazy people, right? You're no longer that person that misses the red flags. So now that you're not that person anymore, it's easy to date. Because soon as you see that they crazy, what you do? Leave. You be like, yep, this shit ain't for me. And then you just keep it moving, y'all. All right. Advice. We got letting go. See, what did I just say? If you realize that the person isn't for you, y'all, 1 or 2 days, just let it go. And just say, okay, this ain't it. And then keep going, y'all. It doesn't mean that you're going to meet the first time, the person out the gate, right? As soon as you get out the gate, it might not be the first person. But guess what? As soon as you see the first sign, yeah, this ain't for me. What is that? If you say, I want a commitment, and you meet somebody that say they want poly, then that ain't your person. Why are you trying to stay around and see if they change their mind? They won't. So as soon as somebody tells you that they don't want what you want, walk away, y'all. People ain't going to change their mind. If this person tells you they don't want it and you want it, then walk away. Just use wisdom. Yeah, unbreakable love. All right, it says this person is genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. All right, y'all, let's get into, deepening is at the bottom of the deck. So if you are in a relationship, it's going to deepen in the near future. And that's what this portal is about. It's about deepening the relationships that you're in or starting new relationships if that's your desire. I always say everybody's desire is different. All right. So if that's your desire, not everybody want to be in a relationship, y'all. All right, let me see higher messages. What do I want to use? This one. All right. Girl, that thing say tears don't pretend. Yeah, somebody, you just ain't ready yet. And that's fine, y'all. Like when you've been through, when you've been through abusive relationships and, very, very difficult relationships, y'all, it's okay to take time, child. Somebody like, I just ain't ready right now. And that's good, y'all. Like for you to be able to sit back and say, I done been through some stuff. I done been hurt, and I am just not even ready to pretend that I want a relationship. Say that shit, y'all, and don't let people force you into relationships if you don't want one out of convenience. Just because they asses is around, y'all. If you don't want to say, no, love, I've been through a lot right now, and I just want to be by myself. Say it, y'all. Do not lead people on. Do not be in relationships if you don't want to be in it, y'all. Tell people, no, I'm good. I don't want to be in a relationship right now. Even if you don't want to be a friend, I'm good. I don't want to be friends right now, right? Whatever it is, do not be afraid to stand up on what it is that you want. People feelings ain't going to be hurt. I believe that people will want honesty, y'all. I don't know nobody that want to be lied to. Right? Even if the truth hurts, at least you know the damn truth. So if you do not want to be in a relationship, y'all say that. Like, you can't be hanging on to people. Oh, I'm afraid I'm going to hurt them. No, you're selfish, y'all. If you feel like you're going to hang on to somebody for fear of hurting them, what you're really doing is saying you're selfish. Because you ain't going to hurt nobody by telling them that you don't want to be in a relationship. Be truthful. Because then you give the person the opportunity to decide what they want. And what you do not get to do is control people. That's narcissistic tendencies. If you stay in a relationship with somebody but you don't want them and you don't want a relationship, let's say you want the person but you don't want a relationship right now. Well, if you stay in that and you keep them in that, now you are being a narcissist. It's not that you are a narcissist, but that is narcissistic tendencies, because now you're trying to control somebody else's free will because you're keeping them in a relationship that you don't really want. All right, so you got to decide what you want, y'all. Don't be keeping people and shit and you really don't want it, but you really don't want to be without it. Now you just controlling shit. Right now you just controlling. All right, look inside yourself. All you want, you already are. I love it. You are the gift, y'all. See that gift? It says, look inside yourself. All you want, you already are, y'all. It says abundance, resources. Your wish is granted. All right, you are it. It's already, whatever you desire, it's already in you. You just had to wake up one day and remember that shit, y'all. All right, we got to praise the sun is to praise your own eyes. Seeing clearly, gratitude, happy with your life. I love it. Right? Somebody, you just woke up with the bright eyes, child. Your eyes is just wide open. And what is it seeing? Or what are you seeing? You happy, y'all. Is it? It says happy. You see clearly and you waking up with gratitude and you're happy with your life. Right? And sometimes, y'all, being happy with your life means that you got to cut other people out of your life. Close those doors. Like Jafari, I love that. Get these divorces, y'all. If y'all been separated from people for years and y'all ain't still got no divorce, get the divorces, y'all. All that is signifying to God that you are ready for closure. Because let's be clear, they got divorces that you can file for yourself, child. You ain't got to go through what they won't give me a divorce. Fuck no, y'all. Anybody that wants out will be out. Right? Ain't none of my ex-husbands want a divorce. That ain't stopped me from getting one. So what the fuck is we talking about? I done been divorced twice. That shit ain't stopped me. Kids, property, it don't matter. Don't none of that stop you. If you want to be out of that shit, you will be out of it. Right? So whatever it is, close the doors. Get the divorces. Exes, right? Close the doors on exes. If y'all got to talk, get your friend, get your kids a phone. You ain't got to talk to these motherfuckers. Stop texting them. Y'all cussing each other out on text message. Cut that shit off. Let me tell you something. If your kids have their own phone, it ain't no reason, y'all, for the ex to be calling you. It ain't no reason for your baby mama to call you. It ain't no reason for your baby daddy to call you. It is no reason. If you taking care of your kids, they ain't got to say nothing. If they taking care, y'all ain't got to say shit to each other. Talk to your kids. You ain't got to talk to me. All right. It says what is planted is your soul will sprout. Right. What is planted in your soul will sprout. It is. It's an excuse to fight. Say that shit, Rosa. It's an excuse to fight. And nobody wants that. Y'all ain't nobody trying to be fighting with exes and shit. By the time you done heal, you don't want no toxic behavior around you. So if you texting me with dumb shit, I'll block you. Why? Because the kids got a phone. If you want to talk to your kids, call your kids. Don't call me. Shit, right? So it says plant seeds, dedication. Your work is being rewarded. All right? Plant the seeds, y'all, because God is going to reward you. All right? Plant the seeds that you want and see what sprouts. All right? Look at your answer inside your question. I love it. All right? Somebody, if you have a question, this is what makes me an excellent therapist, an excellent life coach, an excellent reader. I read y'all questions, y'all. Anytime I do life coaching, I always tell y'all to send me. I'll ask specific questions. The answers to everything you need, y'all, is actually in the question that you asking. It is. Every answer that you need is already embedded in the question. And I love it, y'all, because it is. So when you read the question, especially my therapist, if anybody's a therapist, a life coach, y'all know how it is. All you got to do is read the people question and you be like, oh, shit, I already know the answer because it's in the answer, y'all. There you go. They always know, Jafar. They always know, right? So look for the answer inside your question, right? And then be honest with yourself so that you know the truth, right? Sometimes it ain't that we don't know the truth. It's just that we won't be honest with ourselves about the truth. All right, let's get one more and then we're going to get our angel numbers, y'all. All right, yep. What you seek is seeking you. A lot about eyes, a lot about vision, y'all. So keep your eyes open, all right? Keep your eyes open. All right, it literally says, what you seek is seeking you. Believe, focus, and intent will meet with destiny. All right, intent will meet with destiny. You just got to focus. All right, y'all, let me get your angel numbers and we are out of here. All right, y'all, I'll see y'all back on Friday at 9 a.m. for our weekend check-in. Love energy, child. It's Valentine's, so I'll give y'all some messages. I'm actually traveling this weekend, y'all. I'm recording the I think it's called Be Outspoken. I'll let y'all know. I'm going to be on a podcast. I think it's called Be Outspoken Podcast. And I actually have a photo shoot this weekend in Atlanta. So I'll actually be in Atlanta this weekend, y'all. Let me get some angel numbers. All right, so what is that? Sunday and Monday. So will I be doing Soul Sunday? Yes, I don't fly out until Sunday night. So I'll be doing Soul Sunday. All right, and then I'll fly out Sunday night. I think it's called Be Outspoken, y'all. I got to figure out what that podcast is so y'all can visit it and tune in. All right, let's get into angel numbers, y'all. I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. All right, angel numbers. All right, 29. All right, so you could be 29 years old. You could be born on the 29th. All right, we got 29. All right, it says, I am insightful. It says, you are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in figures, pictures, and hold on, y'all, my eyes. Hold on, y'all know I be wearing glasses. I don't ever have them on in live. All right, you are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. I am insightful. Beautiful. I am insightful. At the bottom of the deck, 1111. Love it. All right, at the bottom of the deck is 1111. All right, it says, I am awakening. All right, the universe is arranging people and experiences in your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. All of this, y'all, is about your awakening. Simply, it's your journey to self. It is your journey to loving yourself. It's your journey to aligning yourself literally with what God wants for you. That's all it is. It's just you aligning with your highest vibrational timeline. And everybody's timeline is different, y'all, but it's simply your alignment, right? My alignment and your alignment is different. As long as you get aligned, God don't care, right? I am observant. 00. All right. 00. It says, I am observant. All right. Angels ask for you. Angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. All right, do a lot of meditation and praying today and keep your eyes open, y'all. I told you the portal now, 17th through the 22nd. Keep that eye open, right? I'm telling you, your person gonna walk up on you and you're gonna be like, damn, where this person come from? I done known them all my life and had no idea that they loved me, right? Whatever it is, y'all, stay open. All right, the number 55. Why? Because you're evolving. I love it. All right, 55, it says, I am evolving. All right, it says substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change, a need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears, y'all. That's the only thing that keeps us out of relationships. Am I good enough? All of that stuff, y'all, those are insecurities, right? Can I be who she deserves? Can I be who he deserves? Am I good enough? Insecurities, y'all. Let go of the insecurities. Why? Because you are enough, y'all, for the the one that God created for you. Stop playing. You might not have been enough for that ex because they was low vibrational, but you are enough, y'all, for who God has for you. And it's too many people that let their own insecurities keep them out of relationships that God ordained, because you over here talking about, well, I don't deserve him, I don't deserve her, I'm not good enough. Those are your insecurities. Why? Because God been told you was good enough. Stop playing. Them your insecurities, because God says you are good enough. All right. 11. Y'all, your channel song, I love it, girl. That thing says Healing Changed My Circle by Brenda Storm. Someone's name is Brenda Storm. All right. Healing Changed My Circle. That's very important, y'all. When you heal, your circle will change. And if you still trying to hold on to them old people, you gonna feel uncomfortable. And they really gonna just trigger you, y'all. The toxicity is gonna trigger you anyway. So your channel song, Healing Changed My Circle. All right, it says, I am intuitive. Why? Because when you heal, you do, y'all. Love and light, JD. You do. When you heal, right, you become more intuitive. Why? Because you get rid of the distortion, y'all. You get rid of the noise, right? And when you get rid of the distortion, now you can hear God, which is your intuition. So healing changes your circle, because now you know they ain't there for you for the right reason. Now you have conversations. God show you. Girl, God has literally let me overhear conversations people that had about me. And you like, damn, I thought you was my friend. Damn, I thought you was my family. Hell no, y'all. And let me tell you, healing allows you to hear God, and it allows you to do what? Cut people off. Why? Because healing changes your circle. Stop playing, right? It says you have a keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. I don't make it up. This insight allows you to be great guide and supporter. Again, your channel song, girl. Healing changed my circle. When you listen to your intuition, God gonna tell you about everybody around you. Every single person. So everybody that's watching me that know me, I know what y'all say. God told me. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know. I hear it. Yes, I have to tell y'all, because they be watching me and they be thinking I don't know they watch. So then I have to tell them, right? Even when you remove them. Now, let me tell you, the removal prayer works, y'all. I said that prayer like a year ago. I don't even have to say it no more, because my circle's so small now, I know it worked, right? But the removal prayer works, y'all. The removal prayer is this. Holy Spirit, ancestors of my highest light, anyone who is around me who is not for my highest and greatest good, please remove them. I say that prayer, and God, I watch people fall away. I'm talking about fall away. I ain't go back. If they stop calling, I stop calling, right? If they stop showing up, I stop showing up. Why? Because I knew I said the prayer. I don't know what the fuck they said, but I knew I said the prayer. So when I said the prayer and these people stopped coming around, I knew it was God, y'all. Vanish into thin air. Say that shit, Chastity. It works, y'all. So sometimes you don't know who is around you for the right or wrong reasons. Say the removal prayer, y'all. But guess what? Don't start calling people that you ain't talked to. Somebody, hey girl, what you doing? I ain't heard from you. No, you said the removal prayer. That's why you ain't heard from them, y'all. So you gotta say the prayer, y'all, and let it go. The prayer is this. Whoever you pray for, I say, right, Holy Spirit, angels, and ancestors of my highest white light, because you don't want no negative shit, right? Please remove anyone or anything that is not in my life for my highest and greatest good. Simple. Anyone or anything that is not in my life for my highest and greatest good. And let me tell you, folks start dropping away, and you look up and you say, well, damn, God, you did that. Right? That's all I said was, damn, God, you did that. Right? And I'm telling you now, the removal prayer works, right? For the 3D. They still gonna stalk you on social media. They still gonna watch you, child. If you got any type of postings and shit, they still gonna stalk you. And that's when you have to just stay prayed up, y'all. And guess what? Get a new phone, y'all. That's it. I'm doing it. I don't know who else need to do it. This is the last song. Change your number, girl. We talked about that. Remember? I'm talking about it. Y'all, get a new phone number. I done set a reminder for Siri for me to change my number today, y'all. I'm so serious. And this shit done came up again. Girl, that thing say new phone. Somebody change your number. I'm talking about you can't get it can't get no clearer. It cannot get any clearer, y'all. Okay? Change your phone number. Okay? Area code 220. Right? Somebody could be born in 93. It's 93 likes on this, 29. Somebody could be 29 years old. Somebody, you got to get a new phone number. It's time for you to change your life, y'all. See, when these new phone numbers and stuff like that start coming up, it's simply because it's just time for you to renew your life. Right? Renew your life. I'm definitely changing my number. I'm doing that shit today. And I done had my number for 25 years and I'm done. I'm sick of the spam calls. I'm sick of the scammers. And honestly, I don't need everybody having my number. So I'm changing my number. Both my numbers, y'all. I'm changing my work cell phone number and my personal cell phone number. I ain't done that shit in 20 years, but it's time. It's just time, y'all. All right, so it's time for y'all to release too. All of that is just a releasing, y'all. Someone's name could be Aubrey. I just saw Aubrey. All right, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys back on Friday, all right, for the weekend check-in. I pray you guys have a wonderful day. It's all love and light, y'all. The Lady Empath, 1111. The number you have reached is no longer in service. Right, that's what they going to say. The number you've reached is no longer in service because I'm definitely changing my number today. All right, love y'all. Have a wonderful day, y'all.